You know who I am. But you don't know why I'm here.
Ding dong. Hello?
Everybody three count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't get here because I was cute, or because I came from some famous wrestling family, or because I sucked up to the right people. I got here because I am good. I earned this championship.
Frustrated into the goddamn word for it. This is bullshit.
Brett made a very, very selfish decision. Brett's going to have to live with that for the rest of his life. Brett screwed Brett. I have no sympathy whatsoever for Brett.
This is my show, and I'm sick of all of you calling me the coward. You're the cowards. I'm the one here day in and day out in that wrestling ring beating people up. Thank you very much.
I don't steal opportunities. I am the opportunity.
3 ain't enough now. I need 5. Welcome in, Jim.
I'm an idiot.
Ryan.
I'm a sausage guy.
Matt.
Who gives a shit?
Tim.
Right on the cock.
And intern Mark.
Hi, boys.
Oh, my goodness. What do we do? There's a 1. There's a 2. Oh,
wow.
Welcome, everyone. 3 Count Thursday, live December the 23rd, 2021. We are glad to be back with you, celebrating the holidays, getting everybody ready as we are one day before Christmas Eve. Devin, you're not even be with us the whole time. Why are we even doing this show? I should probably unmute the other.
Buzzkill news.
Probably shouldn't even do the show. We're done. Good night, everybody. Merry Christmas. No, just kidding, Devin. Hope you have a good one there with your family. If you're joining us live and checking out at times, feel free to do that. Interact with us. Give us a like. Give us a share. We'd appreciate that.
Devin, I want you to show your aunt this show.
We, of course, are still the podcast of the millennium. Go to our website, 3countthursday.com. Our social media links are there. Our merchandise, tpublic.com and whatamaneuver.net. Thanks, not him. Although, if you go to 3countthursday.com, there is now a link to the TeePublic store.
Uh-oh.
So, Merry Christmas for that. Our Patreon page, patreon.com/3countthursday. Store.collar and elbow brand deal. Use promo code 3count at checkout. Our home network, NGSC Sports at ngscsports.com. Our secondary home is the Leap Sports and Music Network. Ryan, where can the people find that?
It's very festive. LEEIB Sports.com.
Got it. You got it this week.
I did it this week.
Proud of you.
Christmas miracle.
And the soundboard didn't work. I was going to give you your ding, and it didn't work.
Well, that's all I wanted for Christmas.
Well, I guess it's not going to work today.
Well, turn it off again.
Wait. Oh, there it was.
Brought me back.
It was quiet. Try again. Nope, dead. I don't know what's going on. The site's been acting up. You know what I want for Christmas this year? I want a soundboard site that works flawlessly.
Good thing we don't have like a draft later where we use the soundboard frequently.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing. That's right.
No bueno.
Whoopsie, I might try and get it, pull it up on the other computer and see if that does something. But Matt, even though I can't ask you via Stone Cold Steve Austin, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I think everyone who is not Pro Wrestling Tees is doing well this week. But if you are Pro Wrestling Tees, you're not.
Woof. Yeah,
doing
not
well. Sucks for you guys.
Not a great week for the Pro Wrestling Tees crew.
But hey, they got that new CM Punk shirt to sell.
They do, yeah.
If you want to risk identity theft, you can get a brand new CM Punk shirt.
I mean,
you might get it by Christmas next year.
Maybe.
I mean, Matt, it's just identity theft. What are you that concerned?
That's true.
About?
I mean, yeah, if you don't really care about your bank account being wiped out, you'll still have a shirt to show for it. Maybe. By next year.
Yeah, eventually. I mean, my identity.
It's good to know snail mail still works.
Right. Yeah. Kudos to them for wasting paper and sending out the
Pro Wrestling Tees
formal
keeping
letters.
USPS still in business.
Yes. Thank you, ProWrestlingTees.com.net.
We'll take that's a W. That's a W. They're struggling this time of year.
I'll give another
these
plug
trying
here
times.
for What a Maneuver, since I did order a new shirt off of their site yesterday, and I got an email confirmation today that it has been shipped. That's pretty
that's
good
unbelievable.
service. And I was able to use PayPal, who I know has better data protection and can better ensure that my information is not going to be sent so I get random charges from gas stations in Nebraska.
That's true.
But I mean, have you been to Nebraska this time of year?
No, and I never will.
No?
I'd rather go to Montana.
Ooh, I wouldn't know if
it is the last great state after all.
Baby, I don't know if man, I don't know. That's a bold claim. Ryan, since I can't ask you from the board, how you doing? I'm really not happy about this.
You know what? That's all right. This will. I'm
podcast
sure it'll be
sound bites. What are we?
I'm sure it will
we
be
get to
fixed
on this day.
by on this day.
Oh boy, this is not ideal, gentlemen.
You want me to stretch out my? I don't have anything to plug.
No,
we went to trivia yesterday, Ryan. You could have talked about that.
We did go to trivia. Let's talk about. I got some great trip. You know how many, Jim? How many points are on a snowflake?
How many points?
How many points?
I don't know. I have no idea.
There's 6. You should know this.
I should know this. I'm not.
You know what the points on the snowflake are called?
I don't.
I don't know what it was either. Matt gave the answer though.
Detrites.
Detrites?
Correct.
Detrites. You made that up. I feel like you're making that up.
It's really good
we
stuff.
won. We got first place.
We got first place
trivia yesterday.
We sure did. We owned it.
Ryan even came in clutch with the bonus question of the movie round.
What?
Because he was the only one that knew Mel Gibson's Fat Man.
Well, yeah, that came out last year, right?
It did come out last year. It is. No, actually, the funny thing is, here's the deal. And Matt, you're going to be real disappointed to hear this. For the first time in my life, watched Die Hard the other day. It was the very first time. I'm 38 years old, and I finally watched Die Hard for the first time. That doesn't sound too bad, but then you factor in that I've watched Not Another Teen Movie 37 times, and you're like, Brian, you probably could have watched Die Hard sooner. Die Hard's on Peacock. You can stream the Die Hard on the Peacock. Also on Peacock is Mel Gibson's flop from 2020, Fat Man. And they used the same image that Peacock used for the question. And that's the only reason I knew that was Mel Gibson in the 2020 Christmas hit, Fat Man, which will probably not show up on anybody's Christmas list later in the show.
I would imagine it's not.
You never know what Mark's going to pick.
What's wrong?
There's a commercial.
My Yule log ran a commercial.
Cover it back up.
We'll go like this.
There you go.
Chairs on wheels, folks.
Amazing how that works. Yeah, I think the soundboard site is just not working. I'm going to try.
Oh, this is not good, folks.
I'm going to try to.
If anybody's listening live, I apologize. This is not.
Sorry, Devin.
Look, I'm gonna.
I don't apologize. They knew what they were getting into listening live.
Devin's Aunt Tammy. We're not normally like this. Aunt Tammy, you make great deviled eggs, though.
Look,
I'm sure he has an Aunt Tammy.
Look, if we're gonna talk good deviled eggs, Like, I know he's not on the show with us this week, like right now. He may jump in with us. What the hell is Ryan doing? He may jump in with us, but like I will brag on Tim's deviled eggs. I thought those were fantastic.
They were quite delicious. Quite
at the 3CT party. I'm trying to get the soundboard people on the social medias and be like, look, fix your site.
All right, so here's the deal. Tim's deviled eggs were delicious. I'm gonna have to be real, Tim. They were not the best deviled egg I've ever had, but they were
not
good.
Even here to defend himself.
That's fine. That's why I'm saying it now because I don't have the balls to say it in front of him.
That's fair. Okay.
I waited till he is in another state to say this. They were very good deviled eggs. They were not my favorite. They were very good. It was very tasty.
Are you gonna give your favorite, or are you just leaving that out there?
Oh, I just wanted to leave it there.
Okay, fair enough.
That's all.
Well, while we're talking about
do
things,
an entire
people,
podcast about deviled eggs.
While we're talking about things people enjoy while they're not here, gotta say, the Hodecker celery was just okay.
Oh,
I've heard that. I've heard it's just celery.
Putting that out there. The remains
now, is it
celery,
true it's not stringy?
If you're not spreading your butt cheeks, I don't want to look.
Hey, we've got a soundboard.
Now we bring back to that one.
I just clicked on a random one.
Man, here's the deal. I was about to sing On This Day for you, too.
Let's see if
you still can.
You still can. I won't take that from you. On this day. Well, for now,
I don't have the drums. I don't have the drums behind me.
Okay.
You have a desk. You could just go.
That's not going to happen.
You're going to break something. Don't break anything.
How are you,
what
Big
are
Tim?
your favorite deviled eggs? Did you say? Sorry, I was
in
the
question. Yeah, we did say you have to listen back.
Fuck. Can't you just say it? I'm having.
No, it was kind of an in the moment type of thing.
It really was.
Damn.
I don't know. It's something about my mom's side of the family. My mom makes a really good deviled egg. My Aunt Karen makes the best deviled eggs I have ever fucking eaten.
What makes them?
Yeah,
so
is there like does she
like,
put
I'm not
like
gonna
bacon on them? Or
Yeah,
something?
that's a great question. No, it's a very basic. It is egg yolk, and then it sits in the white. I believe it is the. That's how it works, right? There's nothing special about them. It is like the ratio of like. I know it's Hellman's mayonnaise. Not Kraft, not Miracle Whip. It is always made with Hellman's
I think
mayonnaise.
that's why I liked Tim's as much as I did.
Because he used
the Miracle Whip.
The whip. I like a Miracle Whip. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I'm back. Hold on.
There we go.
I like a whip.
Back from commercial.
This is as festive as I've ever gotten. It will get no more festive than this, by the way.
Have you ever had have you ever made, maybe I should ask, not had, because I don't know that I've ever seen them. Have you ever made red beet deviled eggs?
Yes, delicious.
Are they delicious? I would imagine they're
absolutely are.
I'm not a red beet egg fan. I know you two are, so that wouldn't be as appealing to me.
That's understandable.
I think
the bitterness of the red beet egg wouldn't mesh as well in the devil form.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, the vinegar does add a bit of a different flavor to it. Yes, that's understandable. I get it. I've been to, I don't even know where this was, like a party at like BFW or something once where they did all of their hors d'oeuvres in like eggs. They would have hard boiled eggs, and then they would like put tuna salad in the egg instead of like the deviled yolk portion. So tuna salad and like chicken salad and ham salad, but in a little egg white bowl.
Charlie, what do you mean?
Good.
You guys are missing some people.
Here's the deal. This is the original three. This is how it is.
Yeah, this is OG time right here.
What do you think the three stood for?
That's how this show started.
Like if it wasn't for this, there wouldn't be 5 people on a Thursday night.
Right, and joining us in 3 minutes will be the Red Scorpion, where we ask him who trained him and what his favorite dream match was.
He raked my back. Yeah, no, he didn't literally rake it.
Will always be my favorite soundbite.
So good. A couple years ago, my stepdad made deviled eggs, and he put crumbled up bacon bits underneath the egg yolk. Didn't tell anyone he was doing it. So, like, here's Big Jim grabbing 1 or 10 deviled eggs and take a bite. And by take a bite, I mean shove the egg in my mouth. And lo and behold, there's little magical bits of bacon in the bottom of them.
Huh.
And every time I bite into a deviled egg, even if it's as good as Tim's were, and there's no bits of bacon at the bottom, I think about those bits of bacon and I wish they were there.
Oh, the bacon made the egg.
Dude, they were so good. So good.
Oh, okay. I'm a bit of a purist myself.
I've had the deviled eggs with like lump crab meat and the Old Bay. I saw someone mention Old Bay. And that,
Kevin, maybe you should just go spend time with them.
Yeah.
You know what? But have you tried Aunt Tammy's deviled eggs? I heard she makes good. Say hi to Tammy for me.
Say hi.
Maybe Tammy doesn't make a good deviled egg, and that's why he doesn't enjoy it.
Right. Have you had a great deviled egg, Devin? Maybe that's the problem.
Well, Devin, you were invited to come to the Christmas party, and you chose to stand us up.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Charlie says I should ban Devin right now. I'm not, it's
for
I don't know who Devon? Should I ban
Devon? We do not allow Devon Dudley.
Big D Devin, you still made the cut, my guy.
Honestly, God, of all the stupid sound effects, that
thud is so subtle too. Like if you're not listening for it,
right?
I hear it every time. I love it.
I gotta wait until there's like a dead silence because, like, if we're talking and you hit, like, you don't even really hear it that well.
That's how.
Ryan, are you at Mark?
Never mind.
Ryan, I want to say that you got me this exact.
Do I not have good internet tonight?
Oh, you just it like blurred for like a half second.
I want to say you got me this exact same one last year too.
That's a good chance.
I have to find it though. I'm hoping that
Here's
it
deal.
turns into
I did get that for you
thing.
last year. I'm sure that was last year's.
Right? Did you buy any of our Christmas gifts this year besides
I bought the
bottle
figures?
cap?
The figures and the bottle caps. The
It's like-
figures were all new. You got a
It's like-
Kyle O'Reilly now. You got that AEW figure, didn't I?
I figured like if you bought us bottle caps last year, you would have just ate them because like you're not gonna let bottle caps sit around for a year.
That's correct. Mark bought me a case of 10 of them.
Are they gone already?
I ate 1 pack.
Okay.
So
I'm very proud of.
True story. The other night, I because I still have my.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
I'm savoring the bottle cap.
No, let's move on. There's no need to talk about this.
And I'm eating them because I'm enjoying them. I enjoy the bottle caps, the root beer ones.
On this day,
could be better. My loving wife says to me, Devin, we sent you.
Brian said he would pick Devin up.
Did we sent it? We sent it to Devin at bdd.com, right? That was your email address. Is that not?
I sent it to Devin at dbb.com.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, no.
Matt, you might want to move because Devin at dbd.com, I don't think is a nice guy.
I'll have my address.
So he has your address now, and that's not good.
Dang it.
My wife asked if I was which I don't know what this says about me, but my wife asked me if I was, quote, eating Tums. not like taking Tums. Like, hey, I have some heartburn. I'm going to take a few Tums. She asked me if I was eating Tums.
Jim, you're a big fella and rather
I'm
unhealthy.
a large man.
Do you have Tums within reaching distance of you right now?
Right now, no. I do not.
Okay.
I don't think. Nope, I must have ate them. I mean, chewed
Okay,
them.
good to know.
If you threw them in with the bottle caps, you wouldn't know.
But the root beer ones are my least. What's your least favorite bottle
All
cap?
of them.
Ryan.
Purple.
Purple. Mine is root beer.
The grape soda one.
Mine's the root beer, but the cherry, so good.
Cherry is delicious.
It's so good, so good. Not like best candy, Halloween candy ever list, but very good nonetheless.
Neither is a Wonka bar, but whatever.
Well, yeah, no fucking shit. All right, let's. Two birthdays today, December 23rd. The great Muda, born today, 1962, and Jamie Noble, born today, 1976. In 1972, Bobo Brazil defeats Pampiro Firpo to win the NWA Detroit United States Heavyweight title, ending Firpo's second reign and beginning Brazil's fifth. 1975, Rocky Johnson defeats King Curtis to win the NWA Florida Heavyweight title in Tampa, Florida. 2000, the final original ECW.
They are nowhere near as good.
Did you just
Probably
nowhere near
par.
as good?
Right
They're
now?
on par with bottle caps.
Oh, come
Absolutely
on, man.
not.
That's rude. It is.
Hey,
look at that!
Unbelievable.
Santa Claus.
Freaking Mark's not here again, and Santa shows up.
Santa, could you how's the internet's not great at the North Pole, is it? Hold on, Santa, I think you're muted. Hold on. I think wait.
Oh, he's gone.
And oh wait, hold on. Nope.
Is that you, Santa Claus?
Whoop.
Whoop.
Oh god. Why can't we
This
see
is gonna
it?
get us. Why do we only hear it?
I don't.
He's gonna get a shadow blend. Oh my god, this is not good.
What?
Santa, I had to mute you because you're gonna get a shadow banned. Why was your camera off?
Santa Claus.
Good Lord, Santa Claus, deliver some internet. Santa,
Hey,
Santa, we can't turn your camera on.
it is on. This happened last week, or so I heard.
No,
Where's everybody?
Last week you said you couldn't see us.
No, last week intern Mark said he couldn't
Oh,
see
that's
us.
right.
This week we can't see Santa Claus. What's on, Big Mike? Yeah, Tim hopefully will be joining us in a little bit. He is on vacation.
Tim got shot into outside space today.
But Merry Chrysler to you too, Big Mike.
Merry Chrysler.
Hey, Santa, I'm going to try kicking you from the studio. Try jumping back in.
Dude, you're gonna get coal if you do that.
And see if that doesn't
do
fix
it.
Santa,
All
just try
right,
and
He
come
warned
come
you.
back in. Okay.
All right, that's for the
try this
best.
again. Where the hell
Jim.
was I?
On this day,
Yes, right.
30 years ago, did you ever think you'd be podcasting and kicking Santa Claus off your podcast?
Sure not. I didn't know what a podcast was 30 years ago.
I fucking knew that was gonna come.
Look, don't put the ball on the tee if you don't want me to hit it in the
That's
woods.
fine. You just wait to see what our wrestlers next week are. Douche.
In 2000, the final original ECW event to ever take place, the ECW arena is held. There would be 3 more ECW cards. This is the last time ECW would hold a show at, quote, the world's most famous bingo hall. The show featured 9 matches in the main event. ECW World Champion Steve Corino defeated Justin Credible and the Sandman in a 3-way dance. After Corino's win, Sandman laid him out and left with the belts. 2006, Ring of Honor held Final Battle 2006, the Manhattan Center in New York City, New York. The show featured 7 matches, and in the main event, Homicide defeated Bryan Danielson to win the ROH World title. In 2011, Ring of Honor held Final Battle 2011 at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City. Show featured 8 matches, and in the main event, Davey Richards defeated Eddie Edwards to retain the ROH World title. And those were the events that occurred
On this day.
December the 23rd in pro wrestling history. So while we're hoping to get Santa Claus back on the line, while we're hoping to get Tim on the line eventually, maybe, possibly, we will be joined at the top of the hour. Friend of the show, Samira, will be joining us as we do our Christmas movie draft that, Ryan, I believe you're going to be like hosting because you're not the biggest movie buff amongst us. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you. You can draft if you'd like.
Yeah, I mean, we can the draft.
I couldn't sit here and name 5 Christmas movies.
You have a
other than
sheet
Fat Man
that you took with you from trivia yesterday.
Those are
that had
Christmas-ish movies.
10. Some of those are on mine.
Ooh.
Love Actually?
No.
How's it going, Santa Claus?
Oh, damn it!
And I didn't even do it.
We had something good going.
His stream quality looked.
I bet Santa has some grievances to air this Festivus.
Oh, there's Santa.
Because today actually is Festivus, right?
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're going to hear about it.
I like when Santa gets frustrated and exhales and his mustache blows up. That's my favorite part of the gimmick so far.
Can we get I don't know if Santa Claus
You would think the Super Box would have internet.
You would think.
You would think that.
And you would think, can we get what was DJ intern who was
Marksmello.
That's
DJ Mark? Can we get Marksmello Claus here? Can we get that? Because maybe Marksmello Claus will have better. And well, let's
boy.
try again. Hi, Santa. You're losing your.
Oh, Santa's letting out some harshies. Good thing he's on mute still.
He's definitely not muted, so he's literally just harshing to himself. Oh. I hear Kirby going to town. Hi, Santa.
He's frozen again.
He sure is. Oh boy.
I wonder if Hillbilly believes.
I believe.
This might be the worst podcast we've done so
This
far.
is the worst one we've done in a long time.
My gosh.
Between
This
the soundboard not working earlier,
Santa's just frozen.
Just
it looks like it's the moment Santa like stubbed his toe on the coffee table.
Like, Prancer, why the fuck did you put that there?
Damn it, Prancer. There's another one.
There's another one. Let's. You know what?
I'm excited to do it, Jim. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get to
Let's
it.
do it.
Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These 5 guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. Come Thursday brings to you the wrestler on the week.
Week 37 in our rankings.
You know what,
Why
Jim?
don't we start-
You often don't get to start us off. Why don't you start us off?
Yeah, let's hear your wrestlers of the week, Jim.
All right, I will.
I'm assuming ours will be similar. There wasn't a ton of action this week.
Oh, that would have been good. We should have screenshotted that. I'll get it on video.
If only we can watch it back.
If only we could. Should look into that. All right, I'll start with mine. Oh God, here we go again. Hey, Santa.
I can hear you.
All right.
We can see
I
you
can
for
see
now.
you for now.
Santa's in.
How we doing?
When I came on the last time here, you guys were like this. And I thought you were messing with me, then it kept going.
It's the mustache moving, I'm telling you. Make that sound again, Santa. Watch the mustache.
Yeah, it was going.
It waves to you.
And then
Now we've done
Smokey
that for
talked.
everybody.
He was going.
This is without a doubt the worst show we've ever done.
He's there going, bring me more bottle caps. I was like, it was so bad. That never happened before.
That's the darndest thing.
Hey Santa, I don't know how if the elves only make toys or anything like that, but maybe they could like build you, I don't know, a new router or something.
Something has to give. Santa can't keep going on like this.
You know, he's working real hard though. He doesn't have time to fix the internet right now, Big Jim.
Well,
we are mere hours.
I'm not expecting him to get it done for today's show. Today's
fair.
show is
That's fair.
Today's show is already bad. Okay, it's not good.
It's because
Thing sucks.
So we'll write this one off.
Let's do that. Let's write
the
it
end
off.
of the year, we're all tired.
off.
We're ready. We're ready for
sleepy.
We're ready for Christmas.
Festivus.
And it's Festivus. But
Festivus.
we'll do the wrestler of the week, and then if we have time, we'll maybe get to some more grievances because we do have a question of the week before we get to Samir at the top of the hour. So my three, be 100% honest, didn't watch a lot of wrestling this week, but I thought that closing segment to SmackDown was among some of the best TV that we've seen at a WWE in years. One of the best segments I thought of the year. So Reigns, Reigns kind of gets banged up a little bit by Lumberjack Lesnar there. I thought Paul Heyman was the absolute best, so he's my number one. Lesnar is my number two. Tim, nope, that's intern Mark, which he's not here because Santa's with us. So Tim has TME as his number three, Kyle O'Reilly as his number two, and Sting as his number one.
Okay.
I mean, let's give props to the 80-year-old man for taking that bump.
He had new face paint.
He had new face paint. So did CM Punk, apparently.
That was not good.
Nope, not great. Definitely not great. I don't know if Santa wants to go for intern Mark. Ryan, if you want to go. Matt, if you want to go. You guys
go. That's fine. Yeah.
All right, Ryan, go ahead.
Yeah, this is totally random. Again, I didn't watch a ton of wrestling. Christopher Daniels, the new Defy interim champion, bringing back the gold to wherever he lives. So really awesome for Christopher Daniels. And then the wildest thing, Jim, happened to me the other day. I was sleeping in my bed, and in a dream, Haystacks Calhoun came to me. He was invited to come in my dreams. So he came into me, and he said, Ryan.
He came into you?
He came into my dreams. He came into my dreams.
Invited to come into you. All right.
Yes, Haystacks Calhoun was invited to come into my dreams. And he said, Ryan, I don't get the recognition I'm supposed to get for being a big fella in wrestling. And Ryan, you're a big boy. Why don't you give me a little bit of love on Wrestler of the Week? And I said, Haystacks, I hear you, big fella. We're going to do it this week. Haystacks Calhoun, my number two wrestler.
It's big. It's enormous.
He is a big boy.
I know. You said it.
Number one wrestler of the week, Matt Cardona. He hit Chelsea Green in the head with a chair.
I probably should have had him on my list as well.
I feel like you said that you were going to last week.
I know, but when the WWE does something really good, I mean, I
get really it. It was good. On Impact, so
I mean,
I get it.
Real good.
So they're probably those picks are really random, but that's just what I could come up with in the moment, given no real time to have to think about it and not watching a ton of wrestling.
Sure.
I can go next then.
Matt, go ahead.
Sure. So my number three, Christopher Daniels, new Defy champion. So that's cool for him. If you didn't know. Number 2, Haystacks Calhoun. It's the craziest thing. So Rod Serling's birthday is coming up in a couple days. Christmas Day, exactly.
Rod Serling.
Rod Serling, it was a famous telenarrator. He did Twilight Zone back in the day, and he had a pretty famous teleplay called Requiem for a Heavyweight, which featured the one and only Haystacks Calhoun. However,
This is unbelievable.
Haystacks was not credited for his participation in that famous telecast. And I figured to stick it to old Serling on his birthday, I was going to finally give Haystacks Calhoun the recognition for that teleplay he deserved. So he made it in as my number 2. And number 1, Matt Cardona hit Chelsea Green with the chair.
I mean, that's
what
hard
are
to
the
argue.
odds, Matthew,
It's crazy.
that Haystacks came to me in a dream and came to you in telenuevas?
Yes.
So, Santa, to my understanding, that intern Mark actually didn't give his picks this week, right? These are actually your picks.
That is correct.
All right. Well,
Intern Mark has been a good boy.
so you gave him the
Santa
week
has
off.
I gave him the week off. He needed the rest.
Are these Santa's picks or Santa's picks?
I've been told
For
that they
intern
are
Mark.
the intern clause's picks.
Oh, okay.
Intern clause.
So
You didn't read the intern clause, Smokey.
I
did you?
didn't. Here they are. This is the first
Here they
time.
are.
what-
Not.
We have at number 3 that Christopher Daniels character. He's the new Defy heavyweight champion.
Oh,
You ever watch Defy Wrestling? Defy Championship Wrestling?
very
He took
good.
the title this past week.
What
So
the
that's worth
hell is
number
even
3.
that?
And then intern Mark was telling me it was the darndest thing that happened to him. And I'm glad you guys asked. He said he was sitting at the bar last night playing trivia with his mind on his money and his money on his mind. And what did he see at the end of the bar? Was a man over there that looked. I said to Erica, the bartender, I said, "Oh my God, that guy looks exactly like Haystacks Calhoun." And this big man sitting there, and I said, "I got to go talk to him." And Erica's begging me, "Please, Mark, don't go bother me. He seems like he's a big, nasty man." And I said, "Erica, don't worry. If there's 2 of them, I'll call you. But I'm going to go up there and I'm going to talk to Haystacks Calhoun lookalike and get to the bottom of this." So I go over there and I see this big old man. And I said, "Sir, has anybody ever told you you look just like what's his name? Haystack?" That's easy for you to say. He looked just like Haystacks Calhoun, brother. Let me tell you something. It was like looking for a needle in the haystack Calhoun. I said to him, anybody ever tell you look like Haystacks? And it turns out he is the second cousin once removed roommate of Haystacks Calhoun's ex-wife.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Small world.
So I couldn't believe there was sitting there playing Christmas trivia.
And he looked like Haystacks.
He looked exactly like Haystack Calhoun. He had the overalls. He was sitting there having a whiskey sour.
Unbelievable.
Can
Erica
you believe
makes
it?
great whiskey sours.
Oh my God! If you want a good whiskey sour, just go see Erica. She'll
For
whip
sure.
one up for you.
So
So
good.
So good. Her Moscow mules are pretty good too. Her. And then number 1, I have the intern Mark chose that Matt Cardona because he hit Chelsea Green smack dab in the face with the chair on impact. Merry Christmas. Hallelujah.
Oh boy.
How wild is this?
And I don't even.
It's pretty crazy.
This is really a Christmas miracle.
It's
a Festivus miracle.
It's something. It is something.
This is wild.
So this is Steiner math. Okay. These weekly picks and the updated standings are currently unofficial until Tim can verify them and they get posted to 3countthursday.com. They have not been posted yet.
Yes, that's true.
Because of the holiday and Tim's on vacation. So I believe that Steiner math is what brought us these. 4th place for this week, Christopher Daniels. Cool Kyle Fucking God.
Ow!
Thank you. Cool Kyle came in at number, and Brock Lesnar are in at number 4 for the week with 4 points. Paul Heyman comes in at number 3 with 9 points. Number 2, Haystacks Calhoun.
I think that's his first entry on the list too.
I think so. Yeah. How
Comes
about
in
that?
at number 2 on the list in the week of December 23rd, week set 37 of our 2021.
Actually, 2 weeks removed from Haystack's birthday as well. So
We
happy
are.
belated to you, Haystacks.
How wonderful.
It's almost like the ghost of Christmas past.
I don't remember hearing it. And happy birthday on this day for Haystacks 2 weeks ago. But
It's 2 weeks ago to the day.
I believe it was.
You might want to look that up.
I'll double check.
Maybe we got some bad intel. And number 1 this week was the man who, oh, there goes Santa.
My
goes-
apologies. December the 7th.
Aha. Okay.
The 7th. Her.
The man that hit Chelsea Green in the face with the chair. Matt Cardona. So he at least,
Santa.
And,
real quick,
Yes.
we were talking about this on the pre-show. The wise men, they brought
Yes.
3 presents to little baby Jesus, correct?
That is correct.
What
Yes.
what were those presents?
It was the wise men brought. It was gold, a lot of gold, more than 10 pounds of gold, and there was they brought frankincense. That's a very good smell when you're away in that manger because there's no crib or a bed. That smell of incense filled Lord Jesus' baby's head.
Okay.
And the most important thing that King Alzamar brought, he brought him a big old bowl of her. Because what newborn child doesn't like a big old bowl of her? You should have saw the look on Mary's face when she realized Balthazar had brought her her.
oh my God.
Her, Big Jim.
It's not going to get better than that, I don't think.
No, it's not.
That was it.
Our updated standings, again, these are unofficial until verified by Tim. Roman Reigns stays at the top of the list with 61. Danielson, Matt Cardona, I think, should be number 2.
The math checks out.
Again, these are unofficial Steiner math. Matt Cardona should be number 2 with 50, I think. Again, I'm not totally sure.
So the first place will give Cardona 10 points. So he had 25 points last week. He will now have 35.
So he does come in third.
So he'll be in third.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right.
Okay. So again, check 3countthursday.com in a day or two if you want to see.
So what we have to do is we have to break the tie for CM Punk and Mariachi Black and get them on top of Karrion Kross.
That's correct.
Correct.
Matt Cardona. So Matt Cardona should be in third with 35. Kenny Omega 28. Big E and Hangman at 24, tied for 5th. Then you got Dr. Britt Baker, DMD with 21. Braun Breaker 20 points. Killer Karrion Kross at 18. And CM Punk and Malachi Black round out the standings, the top 10 with 17 points. My goodness. That's where we are left after week 37 of our Wrestler of the Week. And God damn it.
Since John Moxley and Cesaro, way before Gargano, there was Savage and Roddy, and Saturdays on NBC. These 5 guys on Facebook are gonna take a hard look. 3 Count Thursday brings to you the Wrestler on the Week.
Question of the week.
The 3 count question of the week.
I was waiting for that board not to work. So I wanted to kind of keep this holiday themed a bit since we are 1 day from Christmas Eve, 2 days from Christmas. And we talked about it's the 3-quart question of the week. Damn autocorrect, he says.
Damn it.
We did the what's on our wrestling, our current wrestling wish list. I think we did a couple weeks ago. So this one, I thought, because I think we've covered before, the best Christmas present wrestling related we've ever gotten. So if budget wasn't an issue, because we're all adults, we know you got to budget things. You can't just waste all your money on wrestling things anymore. If budget wasn't an issue, what is the number one wrestling item that you would ask for this year? Does anybody want to lead us off?
I actually have a copy of Jim's wish list right here. It says 1 tablespoon of Bret Hart's saliva.
Give me a hell yeah.
From the strokey side?
Oh,
my God. He wants it from the left side, apparently. Jim, that's money's not an issue. You get it. I get it.
You get it. Yeah.
You know what? Santa Claus is here. He might hear your wishes and go visit Mr. Hart tonight.
It could happen. Right now, the only thing I have is I made a donation to the Human Fund in your name, Big Jim. The Human Fund. I made a donation. It's money for people. But if you want some of Bret Hart's saliva, I'll be up in Calgary real soon. Oh!
Santa Claus. There was a joke we were talking about at trivia. Yes. I'm not sure if you remember that, or if you, because you're all seeing at all times. Do you know any good jokes?
Oh, hey, I have a great joke. As a matter of fact, my good friend Tom Brady, I was just visiting him, and for Christmas, he'd like to get his ears pierced, but he didn't think he could afford it. So I found this place that's going to, you know what they're going to charge him to get his ears pierced? $1 an ear.
Can I tell you how much I hate this show tonight?
$1 an ear.
$1 an ear.
Ridiculous.
If money was no object, my Christmas wish would be for this to be the last fucking episode of 3.
Wait a minute, you guys are getting paid?
Yeah, it sucks to be an intern, doesn't it?
This is it. Be darned.
This is it.
Wow.
I don't know. How much does it be Conrad Thompson? I don't fucking know. What's that price tag?
Now, why? What aspect of Conrad's life do you want, or just all of it? The money, the getting to talk to Tony Schiavone every week.
I'm not right with that.
Being married to a flare. The belt collection. Is it the belt collection?
Probably. You know what? That's what I would do. I would be a Mark, and I would just buy belts.
I was gonna say that too, just because I don't see myself ever dropping a couple $100 on a nice quality belt. So that would probably be what I would get if money was no object. I would probably like the Smoking Skull belt or the Winged Eagle. Just one that I really like. Maybe even that 24/7 title.
24/7 title, Ryan. Be careful if you go out in public with it. I know you like to live dangerously.
It would be a title belt though, just because I don't see myself spending the money on something like that. Because I would buy it and be like, what am I going to do with this?
Right.
I own 3, and I don't know what I would do with them. Right. Hang it up behind me, and I've never even done that for Christ.
Right, it's like a backdrop for a podcast. That's really where it is at this point.
I mean, I would probably want to get more autographs. You know, here's the deal. If money was not an option, wasn't an option, and somebody could buy me something for Christmas, and this is tough because you can't really buy this, I would want to run a wrestling show. If money wasn't an option, I would maybe not a full blown promotion, but I think it would be fun to come up with a card, get the wrestlers. I would want to run a show.
Whatever, like you, and because money's no object, you could bring in like whomever, really, theoretically, whomever you wanted outside of the WWE, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, I like that. Santa Claus.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sandy's got everything he needs at the North Pole.
Can I be honest? I'm a little worried what Santa Claus might say if money was no object, but
money was no object.
We'll go on anyway.
You know, and Santa Claus can't make people fall in love. That's one of the conditions of being Santa Claus.
You're thinking of Aladdin's genie.
Oh, that's
nope. I think that's the rule for Santa Claus too.
And he can't bring people back from the dead.
That's also Aladdin's genie.
That's
I'll be darned.
Santa Claus as well.
I'll be darned.
Santa won't be seeing Elvis perform.
Someone never watched Miracle on 34th Street because Santa Claus clearly makes those two people fall in love. So incorrect.
Oh boy.
Wow.
I think you made a dangerous point there, Matt.
I'm going to take that in my first round draft pick.
You go right ahead.
Miracle on 34th Street. Let's see. Sandy would probably, he would like to have one of Roddy Piper's kilts, like one that he actually wore in the ring.
Okay.
A ring-worn kilt, preferably from the early days of his feud with Hulk Hogan.
All right.
The WWF.
Still with the ball sweat and everything.
Yeah, it's got to be. All the ball sweat.
Yeah, you can't wash it, you know.
Heck no.
Takes away the value.
Takes away the stank.
Second, you have to have
that ball sweat.
Stank. And a close second would be Andre the Giant's machine mask that they had on that show. That was really neat.
Jeez. Okay.
The giant machine.
I'm
a machine. I'm the eighth wonder of the world. I drink wine. Merry Christmas, Big Jim. I'm a giant.
Man, fucking hell. I hate this show.
I love this show.
Mine would be probably the Winged Eagle, a ring used Winged Eagle. WWF Winged Eagle title is my favorite belt. So if money's no object, I would definitely go for a ring used version.
You know what would be a lot of fun too?
What's that?
A ring.
It would be.
That would be a hoot.
10 minutes.
I think that was like always the dream, like growing up, is to have a wrestling ring.
Right, absolutely.
Like,
right. I mean, at 38, I would like run the ropes once. I'd be like, oof.
Like, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done it.
I need a beer.
I have a hard time getting in the ring.
Well, you have your big. Never mind.
Like, don't get me wrong. I've looked at my backyard and gone, fit a ring back there. I don't know that I could clear that one with the person in charge of this household.
Your wife is a very giving woman. She would leave you in a second if you brought up buying a wrestling ring.
If I put a wrestling ring in the backyard, absolutely.
But what if you got it with pink
you're an idiot
ropes?
and I'm leaving?
If you had pink ropes and said it was for her, maybe she'd be into it. You could tell her, "Hey, honey, I bought you a ring."
Say it was for
who? All
who?
excited.
For
her.
There we go.
Her, it was for her. Mrs. Big Jim, this is for you. Her. I got you a ring.
Trying to get him to fall into dueling her.
Her.
Oh God.
Oh, Billy, is that you? let me get my pants on.
Um,
Help yourself to the cold ones.
Let's see. Peyton on Facebook said WrestleMania tickets. Devin had WWE replica belts or front row seats to WrestleMania. Dan said not really an item, but the ability to learn how to take bumps.
All right, sure.
Charlie says sweet tickets to Rumble or Mania, but he would take tickets to GCW or PPW. PPW, like this are
All right, that's like $25.
Head up north. It's a little drive up northern
Right,
PA.
it's just
My
a little
guy.
drive. Charlie, we talked about it. We'll get up to a show this year.
You know, if
by this year I mean next.
Right, I was going to say
in the next couple days.
Rob from Rob the Genius podcast said front row Mania tickets for both nights.
Mania tickets is a great choice. Front row Mania tickets is great.
But yeah,
it's a great option.
Front row, yeah, as a 36-year-old man with like mortgage and other responsibilities, that would definitely have to be one of those. Yeah. If money wasn't an object, sort of.
Would you wear your finest green shirt and khaki hat?
Without question, I would say no.
What else would you wear?
I would get a green hat and a khaki shirt and just sit there like this.
Oh my god,
it'd be Bizarro World,
right? And I hope I'd be like on the opposite, like not even the opposite side of the ring because you'd never see me at that point. But like, I would just want to be. I wouldn't either right next to him or far enough away that people would.
It would be green shirt, khaki hat guy, collar and elbow guy, elbow and collar guy, green hat, khaki shirt guy.
There we go.
In that order.
That's how it would do it. Yeah.
And
then Frank the Clown in the back.
So recently saw 8x10s of Vince, Shane, Linda, and Stephanie in a giant frame, each autographed and certified. Yikes!
Yeah.
How much was that? I wonder.
Yeah, Rob
Probably.
Feinstein had that actually on his Signed by Superstars. That was a real big piece. That had to command a pretty penny.
All right. Well, why don't we take our break? We will do the draft, and then if we have any time, if we have any grievances, any other grievances that we'd want to air, since it is Festivus.
It is Festivus.
So they were asking $5,000 for it. Okay, I mean
sounds about right.
Sounds about right. All right, so let's take the break. Stick with us on the other side. We are going to do our Christmas movies draft. So stick around. We'll have some fun. Celebrate the holidays with Recount Thursday.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
You're listening to NGSC Sports Radio. Hear us live on ngscsports.com, where you can get awesome analysis on all things sports. Or check out our podcasts on iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, and much more. For our latest videos, subscribe to NGSC Sports YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter at NGSC Sports, and like us on Facebook. NGSC Sports. We never stop.
Are you looking for a place to listen to your favorite music and sports? Look no further. WLSN, the Lieb Sports and Music Network, is a web-based music and sports network. Our network was created to provide authentic, high-energy entertainment through live streaming to a national audience. We play popular music while hosting podcasts from all over the world. Curious? Check us out on the web at liebsports.com. That's LEEIB sports.com. Or find us on the TuneIn Radio app. Got Alexa? Just say, Alexa, play WLSN on TuneIn. WLSN is America's #1 blog-themed sports and music network.
Welcome back, Freak Out Thursday live. It is Thursday, December the 23rd. Hope you're getting ready As we see Ryan coming back in hot here. What the hell is he wearing on his head? For our draft, it is another one of our drafts, but we do have a special guest joining us, and she is back with us, first time in a little while here on the live show. Samira, welcome back for the draft.
Hi, how you guys doing? Thank you for having me.
Samara, it's the Samara.
It's the me. I'm all festive. I'm wearing my Ralphie Happy Holidays shirt in his bunny suit because A Christmas Story is where it's at.
What an awful film.
You've been obviously very busy. We've been trying to keep up with your schedule as of late. We'll give you a chance to talk a little bit about that later in the show. But Ryan, what exactly are you wearing on your head now?
Dude, it's a Christmas hat with the tiara.
All right.
What does it look like, Jim?
It's hard to tell. I can't make it out.
I feel like I have to overcompensate because you are not wearing any festive headgear.
Well, it's hard to find a hat that fits my fat head, Ryan. You gotta make me feel insecure at the holidays. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Do you see how tiny my hat is?
I mean, I do.
Let's not fight in front of our guest.
I'm sure she's used to it.
Yeah, I was going to say, anybody that's listened to us for more than 5 seconds knows that this is very normal. So, Ryan, you are hosting.
I'd love to host this because I'm not a huge Christmas movie guy.
Okay.
And I'll put that in quotes. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to do, 5 rounds? Is that what we talked about?
Sure.
Because we definitely didn't talk about it, but that's how many I mapped out on my little paper here. 5 rounds. We're going to draft Christmas movies. We're going to put them up to a vote. The person that gets the most vote gets bragging rights coming out of 2021. And in 2022, as the last poll winner of the year, and not the Festivus poll, for 3 Count Thursday. Regular serpentine style.
Okay.
And once a movie is off the board, nobody else can add it to their list. But we are keeping sequels separate. So if you want to pick Die Hard and somebody wants to draft Die Hard 2, and I don't know why they would, but if somebody wanted to, they could. Although I don't think Die Hard 2 is Christmassy at all.
Doesn't take place during Christmas at all. Correct.
Right. So,
I mean, I guess if
good
you
example.
Great example, Ryan.
So we would also leave remakes available as well, correct?
That is fair. Yes. So if you want to watch the remake of Die Hard,
right,
have at it. Die Hard
Die
with a Vengeance.
Harder.
Or like
Badder Santa.
Correct.
Well, that would be a sequel, wouldn't it? That wouldn't be.
I was mainly talking like the Christmas Carol and the multiple renditions of that.
Oh yeah, of course that was the movie that we've all seen.
Miracle 34th Street. So
If
Mark,
you want to draft either one of those, then
so like if Mark wants to draft all of those, he can do that.
Can make those his picks every round.
Okay.
He could.
I could pick each miracle.
Is he having a stroke?
Because it involves Santa Claus. I think he had a stroke. I don't know.
he might be gone.
Honestly, what if like a child is watching this and they see Santa actually have a stroke on this show?
Ryan.
Every parent that's watching.
Ryan me.
First off, if you are letting your child watch 3 Count Thursday,
and they're a good parent,
you're a
very
terrible
good parent. That's not true.
Parent.
I want all the
I bet
kids
the
watching.
kids sneak off to watch it. Kids are sneaking
They
off
might.
to watch this.
Right.
They watch our clips on TikToks. Send them
Yeah,
to
we-
Not the Tool Man.
Yes, not the Tool Man
Across all
makes TikTok
platforms.
videos of 3 Count
YouTube is
Thursday.
very popular. We have a YouTube. This is where you should plug that, Jim, as
YouTube.
the host. YouTube.
That we actually do have a YouTube,
We
so
do
that's
have a YouTube,
accurate.
that is
The
correct.
kids watch the YouTube all the time.
All the
What about
time.
Vine? Are
We
still on
cover
Vine?
all of the popular things. Like what? Santa Claus.
We're
Who
still
is
on
the president?
Periscope.
The president, Byron.
We have all of your bases covered. What would you say to the president?
What's up, baby? Take me out for dinner.
We got it all covered. We have everything you need to know right here. YouTube.com/3Count Thursday, probably.
I don't think that's actually. Just go to our website and then there's a link there, or go to the link tree. There's a link.
Oh, we
there.
have a link tree. Look at
We
a
do.
link tree.
We
It's a link Christmas tree.
Or
I have a Christmas tree. Look, I got a Christmas tree, and I put
Take me out for dinner.
lights on it this year because I'm super festive.
That
proud of
looks fantastic.
So, you know, since you are the host of this draft,
here comes.
And no, like this is how are we determining the draft order?
Oh no, that was already determined.
I'm so glad you've asked that, Jim. It was predetermined because I wrote the names in the way I wrote them.
Oh, so
no. I'm contesting this because I ate those disgusting gingerbread peeps the fastest at the 3Count party, so I would have
the
ability
was the contest?
to set. You think I was just eating those fast for fun?
Well, I thought we were just doing it just to be
That
jacked.
actually is very
That
true.
happened.
Matthew ate the most or the fastest amount of gingerbread peeps, so he gets to choose the order. That's
You
the
deserve
rules.
something.
That was why I
Rules are rules.
suffered through that.
That is,
Would
Matt.
not
I'm glad you
recommend.
brought that up.
I should have just not
Because-
eaten them and not given a damn.
Well,
where
were they
my draft
good?
pick was.
No.
Okay, so Mara, they were gingerbread, which in and of itself isn't very good. Peeps.
Which are not good.
It was
Tim
like
ate
chewing
them
on that
because
pink
Tim said they
insulation.
were good.
Tim
Yeah.
said they're good, and that's why he got fired, and he's no longer on this show.
Sorry, Tim is not
He
here.
gobbled them up.
Oh yeah, did you hear we got rid of Tim?
Oh
Merry
my
Christmas.
gosh.
It's not even the new year yet. We're starting it off right.
We are.
You see,
we
Tim
are.
was
Devin's
just
going to
bringing
be
the show
returning.
down.
It's my tribute to Vince McMahon. I fired Tim before.
That's what Santa
the
says.
holidays.
That's what it is. All right, so I'm going to have to rewrite the names. Matt, who do you want going first in round one?
All right, so because she wasn't able to participate in the peeps eating contests, therefore not able to determine her own fate in the order, I will let Samara go first.
Ooh.
That's very, very generous of
He's
you.
gonna give it. Very
Ridiculous.
generous.
I'm just about
After
to make this
Samara.
interesting. I'm actually going to be walking in the store. I have to help my mom shop, but I'm here to play.
All
I'm here
right.
to win.
Oh snap!
We'll help your mom shop too.
All right.
Live look at
I hope
that
you
Christmas
don't
shopping.
see.
I got this.
Is it a grocery
Okay.
store or what? How are we shopping?
We're grocery shopping for tomorrow's Christmas party.
Oh,
What if
wow.
you see Booker T in there?
Oh
If you
yeah,
see-
I mean, I hope I don't get attacked, with any milk or anything.
I was gonna say, if you see Booker T and Stone Cold, get out of there. It's not.
Tell
I
me
better
didn't
run.
And
just
well,
see that.
Run for the hills.
Wasn't it his
Matto.
anniversary this past week? 20
It
years
was.
or something?
It was.
probably.
I think.
Can
yeah,
you tell
I think
your
it's
mother
28.
3 Count Thursday says hello?
Mom,
Hi,
the
Mama.
guys at 3 Count Thursday say hello. She's got her giant Santa hat on.
Oh
Oh,
It's festive.
man, that's unfortunate.
How nice. What a
You
great
gotta
thought
Yeah, I was
support
gonna
your
say,
team. You gotta
you're a
support the
Giants
team.
fan?
Yeah, I am. Me and my mom are, but my dad is an Eagles fan.
Matt,
Oh,
you,
all right, your
might,
dad's a good
you,
fan then.
you might not want to open up your mail in a few days. You might be getting fired too.
Now,
Oh no!
now regretting.
That
So
happened.
so you use
giving
snail
her the
mail
first
too, like Pro Wrestling Tees, right?
Well, that's
yeah.
correct. Yeah, we want to keep the postal service in
Okay,
business.
sure.
And he doesn't
And
want to
again,
let
you can
me know
always find
until
our
after
merchandise
Christmas.
over at whatamaneuver.net.
And
What a
tpublic.com, which you can find
The
both
T-Bubby.
of those links on our website, 3countthursday.com.
So Samara's going to draft first. Who goes after the Samara?
Me, I do. I will
Of
pick
course,
second.
naturally.
I'll be darned. Always thinking of himself.
And after you, we got Big Jim or Santa Claus?
It was going to be Santa Claus until he made that snide remark. So now Big Jim picks third,
That's fair. That's fair.
and Santa Claus can pick last.
All right,
You're
that
getting
sounds
cold
real
in your
good.
stocking. I hope you're ready.
All right. So let's get
Coal,
to the
coal. The
first
prices
pick.
of coal have gone up.
And
So
the
that's
sound
not a
will
bad.
skyrocket.
That's not a bad
Now,
thing.
Ryan, we
have
are
a-
doing the serpentine. Is that correct?
We are serpentining it, so we're going back and forth. So Samara has the first this round, the last the next round. So we are going serpentine style. So Santa Claus will have back-to-back picks, the very first set of back-to-back picks. This is very exciting. We are drafting Christmas movies.
If you're looking for whatever the Wonka bar of Christmas movies is, you'll hear it soon.
Get
You
ready.
absolutely will. With the first round of the Christmas movie draft, the Samara gets to choose.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I'm definitely gonna go with maybe A Christmas Story, I think, first.
A Christmas Story. What a classic. You can watch it on TNN or TBS all day Christmas Day. It has
TNN.
probably got to be one of the worst Christmas movies I've ever seen.
Ryan, have you ever even seen it?
Yeah,
a few years ago, you
lick
hadn't
the
even seen it.
pole. You get the soap in the mouth. You got the lake lamp. All of the shtick
It's
in
a
one
very
movie.
collection of short
It's
stories.
iconic, Ryan. It's iconic.
Thank you.
It is iconic. It is iconic, but some iconic things should be put to rest, much like A Christmas Story. Off the board, the first pick. You guys definitely picked the right host for this stupid part of the show.
Smokey is upset.
I'm upset. We're going to go to Matt. Matt's going to say a
Hello.
movie I'm sure I've never seen, so I won't have anything bad to say about Matt's Christmas story or Christmas movie here. Matt, the first pick for you, second overall pick.
So with the second overall pick in this draft, I will be taking National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation off the board.
You're a son of a gun.
Yeah,
That one upset Santa Claus.
I'm upset.
Sorry,
It
Now what
upset
am I gonna
me,
say?
but I should have. I knew it wasn't going to get to me at 3. I figured it was going to be going.
It was tough to draft at third. I think that's a fun movie. I don't have any arguments there. A Christmas movie I actually did see. I am 2 for 2 on the Christmas movies. This is shocking to old Ryan.
It is shocking.
It is shocking. So we now go to Jim, who has the third pick in the first round.
Well, because I figure it will not make it to me through Santa Claus. Amongst my favorites every single year is the first and the best Home Alone.
Home Alone comes off the board.
I cannot wait to see what Santa Claus picks back to back here.
Oh my god!
This is going to be real exciting. Home Alone, a classic.
Was there a Gavin Stone Christmas movie? 'Cause I feel
There
like
is, and we're gonna find out real quick. If you guys have not seen the movies that make us on Netflix, they have a episode on Home Alone, a fantastic episode. It really lets you dive deep into the story of Home Alone, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So that is a fantastic watch, a great accompanying piece. Jim, you said it's so much better than any of the other ones. Would you even consider putting any of the other ones on your list?
Yes, I would consider putting one other Home Alone movie on my list.
Yeah, nobody's gonna put 3 on the list.
No, 3 and beyond are hot, stinky garbage.
Oh, someone didn't watch Home Sweet Home Alone, and it shows.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah,
Is
didn't
that
it
the
came out this
WWE
year?
one?
Just came out. Yeah.
Oh,
So
Home Alone.
until they make a Home Alone horror movie where it's adult Kevin just torturing people in similar ways in that house.
They actually have made that. It was called Die Hard. Because Home Alone is really just Die Hard for kids.
Interesting.
That's a fair point. I can't argue that.
It's really, you cannot argue with that. And that brings us to I'm so sorry. That brings us to Santa Claus. And Santa Claus's first pick. Hello, Sandy.
Hello. Hello there.
You get to, what is your number one favorite Christmas movie? Again, we're going to put this up to a vote of 3 Count Thursday listeners. So pick carefully, Santa Claus.
Well, you know what? The Santy is going to go with the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The old classic.
All right.
And I'm sorry if that
Rudolph.
upsets anyone.
No, you're a close friend of Rudolph. That's correct.
I'm a close friend.
Now, why would you pick that, Santa? Because if I remember correctly, in the movie Rudolph, you kind of bullied Rudolph too.
Yeah.
You're darn right I did. I feel remorse. I stood by and watched him be bullied, and I was part of the bullying. Well, with that red nose of his, I didn't want him part of my team.
That's rude. Santa shouldn't do that.
You know what? In 2021, I really feel bad, and I want to make amends with.
I think I heard Rudolph getting ready to charge old Saint Nick up there.
He was getting ready to charge.
I heard the sleigh bells.
You heard the sleigh bells jingle all the way. Sleigh bells ring.
Santa, is it true that Rudolph is very popular, but your favorite reindeer is actually Comet?
You know what? That's true. Comet was until Rudolph came along. Comet was number one. Rudolph came in and just kind of bumped him out the top spot. And I don't like it.
Right.
I want Comet back.
Understandable.
Number one.
But then you're picking.
But you're gonna keep
Rudolph the TV special.
You're keeping Rudolph the TV special as your number one Christmas movie.
I owe it to Rudolph. I got to stick with him.
This checks out.
And
Make
because
sure
it
your
has,
mom picks up some of those crispy onion straw thingies for on top of the green bean Samara.
Oh, those are delicious.
So good. You can't have a green bean casserole without the crispy onions.
Oh yeah, it's blasphemy.
They're really good on hamburgers too.
Yes.
Delicious.
I agree.
They're good on anything.
They're also good if you're a fatty fat like me and you just eat them right out of the container.
No, that's not good.
No, it's not good.
I have done it. It is not good. It's not very tasty.
You are wrong.
It's not tasty at all.
You are.
I enjoy them on a hot dog. Put some chili, hot dog. Wow.
You can see that. All right.
All right. So that's it for round one. Let's recap round one because it just happened moments ago and you might already forget. Samara takes Christmas Story. Mark, you picked the television show. Matt picked the national.
That Santa Claus
Christmas. I'm sorry. He sounds like Mark.
He does.
That picks the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I get that a lot.
Big Jim takes Home Alone, and Santa Claus takes the television special Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, which was also released on DVD. So, as a technicality, we'll let it slide. That takes us to round two, and Santa Claus gets to start off with another pick.
Get ready for this one. I hope you guys are sitting down. And if you're not, hold on to something. Hold on to that shopping cart tight, because this one's going to knock your socks off.
Now, what would holding onto a cart do to your socks there? I'm just curious, Santa.
Well,
what a holding onto a cart do it as wheels. You start to go down.
What's going to happen is
not going to stop you.
When your socks start to get knocked off, I think that cart's going to help keep you up. It's going to keep you at a vertical base.
Next time you're at the grocery
I feel like Santa Claus is going to draft a Christmas song here.
Santa, I've never been to the North Pole, but there's grocery stores with shopping carts there, I would assume, right?
Well, yeah, they have. They're like sleighs.
He makes elves go do it
up here.
Like next time you have a shopping cart, just completely go like limp and just let your body go and see what happens with those wheels that are on the shopping cart. Chances are probably not going to hold you up. Just a thought. But go ahead, Santa. What do I know?
Stop interrupting Santa, Jim. Sheesh.
My bad.
Santa,
I know it.
Yeah, sometimes Santa.
The poor kid's watching this. You're, heckling Santa.
He's being very mean. Now I know how Rudolph felt.
Yeah, sucks, doesn't it, Santa?
That does. It kind of hurted me though. It kind of hurted me, Big Jim.
I'm sorry, Santa.
Hurted. Oh my God. All right, so Santa Claus can you just play the sounder again?
Yeah, if it works. Thank God, it still works.
Now, this is something I don't even want to think about happening again. I don't want to think about this, but back in, I think it was 1974 it happened. I'm going to pick, to piggyback off Rudolph, The Year Without a Santa Claus movie. All right, it wasn't really a movie; it was a TV special, but it's on DVD, so it's a technicality that it's a movie.
We'll
And you're
take the
probably sitting there wondering, well,
technicality.
gee whiz.
A lot of
Gee whiz,
claymation
Santa,
on Santa's list here.
Oh, a lot of claymation.
A lot of stop
And you're
motion.
thinking,
Yep,
gee,
that's certainly not on my list.
Yeah, he picked the Wonka bar real early in this one.
Sure
He
did.
it 2 rounds in a row. Yeah.
I could let you guys take it. And, The Year Without the Santa Claus has the snow miser and the heat miser.
It does.
That you can't go wrong with that.
That's a fair point.
With Mr. White Christmas,
I mean,
you
probably
had to go all in.
Probably could go without it. I think.
You know, I don't often
No,
make
you
jokes
can't.
about this, but that really is the bottle cap's choice of round 2 already. I'll admit it.
All right.
That takes
And
us
we're only getting started.
to round 2. Pick 2 to be the host, Big Jim.
All right, I am. I'm looking at 2 here.
A lot of good choices on the board, Jim.
There's plenty of good choices. There's plenty of good choices. 2 that I love. I make sure to make a point to watch them.
Oh, we're gonna weigh them out
each and every year. I will go. I think this one, the other one might make it back to me. I'm not sure if this one will. So I will go with the fairly modern classic of Elf. I'll go with Elf.
Elf. Absolutely
You
Elf.
take it.
Elf
Go
is
ahead and
off
take it.
the board. A great comedy
Take it.
movie with the Will Ferrell.
Great.
A couple of years ago at work, a few of the leaders had to make the spaghetti and the M&Ms and the chocolate sauce and eat it, and it was one of the most disgusting things I've ever put in my mouth.
It was, huh?
What about
There's
not
usually a lot
good.
of disgusting things coming out of your mouth.
What about
It's unusual
Gingerbread
to
Club?
see
That is
disgusting in your
that
mouth.
is not true. Gingerbread Peeps, I would eat every day to not have to eat cold pasta, chocolate sauce, and M&Ms.
Every day.
It was something. It was not good. Elf off the board, Jim. I hope you made the right choice, and the other pick stays.
I hope so.
For
We'll
your
find
round
out.
3 pick.
There's a couple more.
I feel like I know what it is. And if I'm thinking correctly, you did make the right choice here.
Okay.
That takes us back to Matthew, the victor of the pea eating contest.
I'm very pleased because 2 of my top 3 Christmas movies are going to end up being drafted by me here. So the first one was Christmas Vacation, and now I will be taking the Santa Claus, the Tim Allen film, off of the board.
I gambled and I lost.
Oh, it
That
was
the
Santa
other one.
Claus.
That was
Oh,
the other
okay.
one.
I did not.
I was
guess right
nervous
then.
that Jim was between Elf and Santa Claus, and I was hoping he would lean more towards.
Now, if I would have taken the Santa Claus, would you have taken Elf there?
I would not have.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Oh, Matt is not a big Elf fan. Okay.
Oh.
But you enjoyed the Scott Calvin film.
I do enjoy the Scott Calvin film. Yes.
Yes. I am shocked that through almost 2 rounds, I have watched every film discussed on this list. But I
Including
am
the
tapping
TV
out very
specials?
quick. I have seen
watched-
both the TV specials. A Year
And you
Without
only
the
watched
Santa
the Christmas
Claus.
Story like a couple of years ago, but you've seen those special. Okay, whatever.
Yes.
What the fuck do I know?
You've never seen the classic A Year Without Santa Claus? With
Oh,
the
I've
heat
seen it.
miser?
I also
Right.
seen
Oh, it's so good.
Christmas Story when I was a child, like you probably should
Right.
have, but whatever.
It's just not a
you're
good
the host.
movie, though.
You're the host. I shouldn't shit on the host.
Ryan, no, Ryan.
I should be
just
better.
not
I should be
good.
nicer to the host.
That's not
should be
true. That's not true. I'll take my shots.
No, I should be nicer to the host. It's a nice
That's-
thing. Be nice to
Oh,
one's meat.
so you're reverse psychologying this, so we're nice to you.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
No!
I should be nice to the host.
Jim,
That-
if
that
I
is-
could mute you, I would not because I am nice to you.
Well,
Samara, grab that cranberry sauce, Samara, right behind you. The cranberry sauce.
This is flour.
Get the one.
Oh shit!
It's not.
This is flour. You could have just played
I
along
can
with
pick
me.
you up some flour. I could do that for you. I mean, Ryan, you're bullying Jim. I gotta help him out.
Thanks for playing along. All right, so the last pick, round 2, belongs to you, Samara, who just gave me shit. In the flower aisle, what is your choice?
I'm picking Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2. They were in New York.
New York.
New York's beautiful
I'll
this
stay
time.
home too. Oh.
I actually think I enjoy Home Alone 2 better than Home Alone.
Yeah, you would, Trump fan.
Really?
Mother. How does that happen? It's not a better
You're not wearing your
what?
How could it not be? It has the homeless lady with the birds and the guy at the toy store with the turtle doves, and he gives the turtle dove to the homeless lady. That's the meaning of Christmas, Jim. The other one was strictly. Here's the deal.
Alert. Thanks,
Kevin
Smokey.
McAllister could have stopped that at any time and just went to the neighbors to call the police. He was getting his rocks off with the wet bandits and injuring them. That was on Kevin. Home Alone 2, Kevin's really getting chased.
The phone lines were down.
And that was established at the beginning of the movie with the storm.
His phone line, they all were down?
Do you understand how phone lines work?
The neighbors were all away. They were all
Every
traveling.
single neighbor.
Yeah.
Joe Pesci canvasses the neighborhood as a cop.
This is unbelievable.
To find out who's going to be home and who's not,
Jim,
and then he
just moments ago you were saying you were going to be nicer to the host. What happened?
You happened.
You need to mute yourself. You are out of line.
They sit in a van, and he goes, "Look, that one, that one." They go through all of the houses on the street that nobody's home, but they have light timers to appear they're home, but the criminals already canvassed the houses. How do you not know that?
Criminals don't have time to do that, Jim.
They did in the
They
90s.
had light timers back then. Get out of here.
The 90s were different.
Times are different.
There was a lot of canvassing going
You could
on
not
at
make
the
a Home Alone now. Although I guess you could. Somebody just did it apparently, right?
Correct.
Home Alone 2. Come on.
This is unreal. You know what? I'm out of it. This is why I don't offer my opinions on this fucking show anymore. You've ruined Christmas, Jim.
Good. You ruined mine.
Unbelievable. Recap of round 2. A year without Santa Claus. Santa Claus actually put another television special. Thank you, Santa Claus. Jim put Elf. Nobody cares. Matt did The Santa Claus, the Tim Allen classic. And Samara said The Home Alone 2, which I thought was a great pick, but Jim did not.
No, Home Alone 2 is a fine
That takes us to
movie.
round... Jim, you're not the host anymore. That takes us to round 3.
Yeah, mute me.
I can't, or I would. No, this time I would. Round 3, we're back right on with Samara. So what aisle are you in now? Is that the wine aisle?
Yes, I'm actually in the wine aisle.
The wine section.
Oh, you're getting into
Listen,
Christmas spirit, so to speak.
I had to pick up my bottle of Pinot Grigio. I had to.
Of course. Get in the
That time
spirits.
of year. It's time to eat, drink,
That
and
it
be
is.
merry.
Christmas.
It is. It is
spirits.
time. Is anybody having an alcoholic adult beverage on the show tonight?
I am. I have a Mad Elf.
A Mad
drinking
Elf.
a-
Because that's
Broken Skull IPA.
Skull Santa. Are you
got
drinking some
Canada
eggnog?
I have some eggnog here, and I have some Canada Dry as well. They won't let
Yes.
Santa back in Toronto, Smokey. You know why?
Don't.
Why,
They're afraid
Santa?
He might drink. Well, they're afraid he might drink Canada Dry.
Oh my god.
Jim, can you mute him?
Let's try.
You can't mute Santa. I mean, Christmas is coming.
Heck
You
no.
can't do that to Santa.
I'm already.
I think in
flirting
the new
for-
year we need to stop muting people, and we need to create a graphic that just flashes up with the technical difficulties and like the
I mean, it's
Unbelievable.
not the new
This
year
is
yet. bro.
unreal. Unbelievable. You know what? I'm gonna do it with this shitty ass movie as my picture for the rest of the night. Piss me off one more time. Round 3. Choice 1, selection number 1. We heard the sound effect, Samara. That means it is your choice one more time.
All right, it's kind of technically a Christmas movie, so I'm gonna go with Friday After Next.
The Friday after next.
It's one of the best.
No, Matthew, did you throw your hands up in disgust?
No, I think that's a solid pick.
I
it's
thought you
not
were
as good as Friday, but Friday is not a Christmas movie, so she couldn't have picked that one. But Friday After Next will count.
All right, look at that. Friday
and
After
no,
Next.
Ryan, I would never
off the
berate
board.
someone's pick like that. That's in poor taste.
Oh, no, that's Jim.
Especially a guest from the show.
For the record, I did not berate her pick. I
Jim,
berated
you
Ryan.
don't move. Okay, here comes Jim and his goalposts. Goalposts
Ryan, I
are
mean,
moving. Jim, it's 2021,
Ryan, you technically
Jim. We need to
berated
be
my
better.
pick.
Samara, stop talking.
Damn.
That's not true. I don't mean that. Samara and I are close friends. She does the
I did
NWA
not-
stuff, and I watch it on TV.
I did not berate the pick. Home Alone 2 is a fine Christmas movie.
You
the issue
were
I took
very.
was
you will listen back to
Ryan.
this and say, "Boy, I can't believe I went that hard at poor Samara and her
No.
choice in round 2."
No, I love Samara.
She was
I'm
given-
happy she's with us again. But Ryan, your
That's not what you were saying on the pre-show.
opinion, your bullshit opinion that Home Alone 2 is better than Home Alone 1. That is where I found issue.
It's the truth, Jim. We have to do a watch along. Maybe we'll do a watch
is.
along.
Even
we can
the
do a
asshole
reaction
who was
video.
in it, even the asshole who was in it, Ryan says wrong. So there we go.
He was in it, and that is a low spot in the film.
Although if you watch it on TV now, you won't see that.
Yeah, he's scrubbed out of there.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It's like scrubbed. If you watch it on TV now, it's pretty much scrubbed out. Yeah.
You know what? Good things did come out of that. Matthew, round 3. Plenty of Christmas and Christmas Eve movies still left on the board. Every single Christmas horror movie still available.
There are.
Maybe one comes off the board here.
Kind of giving away my picks here. Not just yet. I'm going to wait off of that.
Not yet.
I was a little torn which direction I wanted to go in this round. But I think
porn?
Yes.
Got it.
I think the spirit of Christmas is all about how crazy things get, people searching for toys. And so I'm going to take one of the most quotable Christmas films off the table here. And Jingle All the Way, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, is coming to my team.
There it goes. Jingle All the Way off the board. Schwarzenegger and all.
The first one, not the second one with Larry the Cable Guy. And
of course
Santino.
not the second one.
Wait. There was
You
a
didn't know there was a
second
second?
with Larry the Cable Guy
and Santino Marella.
That shouldn't.
It was a WWE film, Jim.
Yeah.
You should know this.
Now, the first one has Paul White in it.
No BS.
No BS.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Do you have a Turbo Man doll?
I do not, but I did just buy the Turbo Man Funko Pop the other day when we were watching the film. It's like, oh yeah, let me get that.
That is a great choice. Speaking
I
of
need
films,
to
Matt,
read
you do
the date.
something going into Christmas every year, correct? I said you do
What was-
something every year heading into Christmas.
I do something every year.
Like do you watch movies or something every night?
Yeah,
or something?
I
You
watch.
do
one every day, leading up to
for the
Christmas.
25 days of Christmas,
For the
or
25 days, correct.
I didn't know there was 25 Christmas movies available. Does that
There's
include
a lot
television
more.
specials?
None of the television specials are actually on my watch list for that, but I do put those on Christmas Day, like in the background.
Okay. Instead of A Christmas Story.
No, yeah, I don't watch that shit.
Right. Jingle All the Way off the board. Another film, and honest
Off
to
the
God,
board.
it's shocking. We are officially halfway through this draft board, and I have seen every film and or TV special put up here. And I had, I guess, dubbed myself a bit of a Grinch,
yeah, you could have participated in this.
And I absolutely could have. I have seen every film up to this point.
I mean,
Will
most
it change with Big Jim's choice here. In
most
round
years
3.
you're a
We
little
don't know.
Grinchy.
That's because I set up all the decorations. It changed my opinion of Christmas. I
See?
used to have to sit and ask, "Where are you, Christmas?" But now I know.
What a great song!
What a great song!
So bad.
That Faith Hill classic.
So good.
Oh,
Such a beautiful song.
Santa, how much do you love that song?
I love that song, and I'm just wondering, Smokey, did you put on your Christmas shoes yet?
I
That's the only way
did
we
not.
get better.
I did not.
I love when you wear those Christmas shoes. So do the
Yes.
girls at the diner.
They loved it. They did.
They
She
loved
needed
it.
those Christmas shoes in case Mama meets Santa tonight.
That's correct. Yeah, Santa doesn't really pay attention to Mama's shoes. I'll tell you that.
I don't think that was the
I
song.
don't care if you come in barefoot.
There it is.
Mama meets Santa tonight.
You're at the North Pole, man. You get a frostbite on
Well,
it.
she should be wearing boots. Put on boots. Forget the
On
Christmas shoes.
Don't wear the shoe.
Boots.
Don't wear the shoes.
Nice pair of.
We're talking
come
to
on.
Big Jim now. Big Jim, Samara, get ready to slash and shit all over this choice because you have the right to.
Stop it. I did not go
Wait a
after
minute on the
her
grocery
pick.
store.
Her pick was fine.
She
It
was
was
upset.
your opinion,
It's a
Ryan.
good thing she was in the tissue aisle when we berated her so
I
publicly.
know, that's a shame.
Stop it.
A lot of tears.
Kleenexes are on sale for 98 cents there at the Acme.
So hurtful.
Stop it. The end of 2021 ain't nothing on sale for 98 cents, Ryan. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, there is.
Yes,
You've been paying
the Acme
attention.
tissues are.
The
Look at those
Dollar Tree's
beautiful
up to
balloons behind you.
$1.25, Ryan. Have you been paying?
You know
Wait,
what? Not
wait.
yet. Not yet.
I found something for 30 cents. Is that better?
What the hell?
That's even cheaper, Jim.
Here, wait. How can I turn the camera? Or no, I can't. But here, they're M&Ms.
Oh, M&M minis.
Are they the brownie ones or the hazelnut ones?
The brownie ones. Those are actually good
Yeah,
though.
Which ones?
The brownie ones. That's what's 30 cents.
Oh, I've not tried them. I wouldn't have.
I would imagine they're pretty good. The hazelnut
Does
ones.
it have
I
piece
feel
of brownie or is it all brownie inside?
I'm pretty sure it's like all brownie inside.
I could be down for that.
I could get behind that. I'm gonna go with one here. I know some people aren't the biggest.
You know what would be
fans.
really good right about now? A Hershey Kiss with the macadamia nut in it.
Oh my god, those were so good.
Those were so good. But Jim
So
had to
good.
be a sourpuss, and they
Yeah.
got taken away.
It's all thanks to Jim. He wrote a nasty letter to Milton Hershey.
Yes, he did.
To his carcass? I didn't write nothing to Milton's.
It
dead
was.
body.
It was.
Wow, listen, you speaking of the dead now.
It was to Milton Hershey's grandchild,
I just pointed out the
who was
fact that the
a
man is
big
dead.
fan. He was a big fan of Home Alone 2. Milton Hershey loved Home Alone 2.
Loved Home Alone 2.
I don't think that's accurate.
He loved it.
That was his top film.
And he was.
I'm gonna.
You know who
said,
else loved
we're,
Home Alone 2?
We're removing the macadamias.
Harambe loved Home Alone 2, and they took him away from us.
Oh,
sure did.
Mark.
And a Harambe
Santa.
Christmas.
Fucking.
Moment of silence. Samara, those balloons behind you are lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, very nice.
You like
balloons.
Batman? We got Batman back here.
Yes, you want me to spoil the next Batman movie? I could do that too.
Oh my god, please
are
don't
you?
spoil Spider-Man. I didn't see it yet.
Uh-oh.
He dies in the end.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man died on the Peloton.
All right, I'll go with mine here. It's not everybody's favorite movie, but I love it. I make sure I watch it every year, and that is the Polar Express.
And there was the garbage pick for Big Jim.
Polar Bear.
Okay, Ryan, why do you hate the Polar Express then? Come on, Ryan.
Oh, it is the worst animated film I've ever seen in the history of ever.
Stop that.
Why?
The animation is poor on this one.
It's a very poorly animated movie.
Not the best animation,
It
but
is-
I love it.
It is the worst animated film ever.
I
Of
wouldn't
all
go that
time.
far.
I think you're Your bell
Scooby
stopped ringing,
Doo
Smokey.
and the WrestleMania caper is a better film than the Polar Express.
I think Ryan's just pissy because his bell doesn't ring anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
Give me my bell.
The bell stopped ringing.
Jim, I thought when you went Elf or Santa Claus, I thought Polar Express was your other choice.
No,
so when you went
it
Elf,
was
I thought
definitely
that
Santa
was definitely the right choice. I knew you were a Polar Express guy. A Tom Hanks abortion of a movie. I was going to say classic, but
Jesus, Ryan.
Now, Jim, would you
Jim
ever?
calls
Would
it
you
the
ever?
Polar Bear Express.
The Polar Bear Express is very different. Would you ever go on the train
That's a
ride,
good
Jim?
one.
Like they do train rides around here of like the Polar Express with like the tickets and the
Sure.
outside of the
Oh,
road.
we do that here too.
I don't know that I'd go on the if there was in any scenario a actual like the one in the movie, because that one kind of almost does like a roller coaster thingy.
Is it down the hill? What was the hill called in that? Do you remember, Jim?
I don't know, but it
Mount
looked like hell.
It was the trivia question last night at trivia.
Oh
Sure
yeah,
was.
I do not remember that.
All right, you'll have to rewatch the film. And
I will. I
report
plan on
back to
doing that
us.
tomorrow night. While my wife and I open presents, we're probably going to put on the Polar Express because it's one of our favorite movies to watch together.
It is a wildly popular film, The Polar Express.
So popular.
Very popular.
Polar Bear Express. All aboard.
All aboard. Jim's pick, round 3. We have one more pick for the end of round 3, and we go back to old Saint Nick.
Feel like we have another TV special coming.
Yes, we do. This is Martin's Christmas special, probably.
The Martin's Christmas special. I'm saving that
Yes,
for
it's
round 5. If it's still on the board.
Yo, that lady
It
is
will be.
checking out very fast.
Yeah, she's going
Listen to those
quick.
beeps.
She's quick.
She is going quick. Tell her we said hello.
She wants to get the
Here
We're,
comes Thursday
we're
says
already
hello.
leaving. We're leaving the store.
Oh, we're leaving. Shoot, we went in
Did
a
you
whole
compliment
shopping
the
trip.
bag boy?
I know. Look, not too many things.
That's all right.
You
You
did
got what you
good.
needed.
Did you have your bonus card?
Oh, of course. But my mom got to use that for the gas, of course.
All
That's
right.
right, the gas.
Yes, get those gas points.
The best.
Smokey got gas the other. Didn't you get gas the other day for $1 somewhere, Smokey?
Yes, I ate the wings at Funk Brewing.
That's what it was.
Yes, and it gave me the gas.
It was a long ride home.
It was quite a long ride home.
Good Lord.
Long ride.
Santa Claus, we're gonna round out round 3 here with your Christmas choice in the 3rd round.
Santa,
Anytime,
that would be you. That would be you, Santa.
I'm wait. I was waiting for that music that you play for the.
Oh, sorry.
The round.
Sorry, I did it 6 minutes ago before you told
That
bad
is very
part
fair.
jokes.
Santa wanted his sound.
Santa wanted the sound. So this one is now you can argue it was a TV special, but it's on DVD. So by technicality, I consider it a movie. I'm gonna take the original that Grinch movie, the original one, the real one. You know what? If Santa had it, if I had a chance, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Smokey. Then I got something to say.
So we're talking the animated one, correct?
The animated one,
one from
with
1967.
Boris, the one that
The
Boris
non-Jim
Yeltsin
Carrey version.
narrated. Correct. The one where we had Boris Yeltsin narrate. That was it.
That might be the wrong Boris.
I don't think Boris yelled, but you know what? Go ahead, Santa. Whatever.
No, he's right. He's absolutely right.
That was Boris Yeltsin narrated it.
Certainly
Now,
would not want to
if
argue
Santa
with
had the
Santa
chance-
before Christmas.
If Santa could fight somebody in a Chili's parking lot with no repercussions, it'd be some of those people from Whoville. I can't stand them. Those Who's. I'd fight them in a Chili's parking lot. The Who's. Bring them on. Those Who's.
Who?
Herb. Herb.
Who?
Herb. I'll
You're
put a
getting Santa.
herb on them.
Who?
Herb. It'd be fun if Santa could get Hillbilly over here to watch a movie together with him. You can watch a
Let me
Christmas
get my
story.
pants on.
Let me
Pants would be
recap.
optional.
Let me recap round 3 before this goes any longer.
What?
Samara started the round with the Friday after next. So not this Friday, but the next Friday.
No, the Friday after
Jingle
next.
All-
No, it's the Friday after next, Ryan.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, so it is 3 Fridays from now.
There is a next Friday in between those two.
Yes, I was testing you to make sure you knew that.
You
Great
dumbass.
job. This is a great panel. Jingle All the Way off the board. There goes Turbo Man to Matt. Jim has the Polar Express.
Polar
Choo
bear.
choo, I guess. Do we have a train sound effect?
We should steal from Braun
No, we
Strowman,
don't.
right?
It's not on the board anymore.
Strowman, he's no longer with the WWE. He doesn't
Yeah,
get
he's
sound
dead to
effects.
Jim. Get rid of his sound
Get your
effects.
ass off the board.
And Mark has the original How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated show, which is a movie. I think that was originally a TV show, correct, as well, and then
But you
released
can get
now
it on DVD, like
onto DVD.
like Mark's other 3
Like his
picks.
other picks.
Correct. So this is something that they sell out at the Kmart. That takes us right back to Santa Claus, the beginning of round 4. How do we still have 2 fucking rounds to go? I don't know. Round 4, first pick, Santa Claus.
Sounds like a host should get control of this thing.
This is unreal. I'm not good at this at all.
I mean, it doesn't seem that easy, does it?
Santa's got a good one here. And I mean
Here we
a
go.
good one.
It's a good
'Cause
one.
This one, doesn't anybody know the true meaning of Christmas? Well, Santa found out the true meaning of Christmas watching this one. Now you're going to sit there and say, oh, Santa, it was a TV special, but it's available on DVD. So by technicality, this is a movie. And we're doing a movie draft. We're not here for TV special draft. This is a movie draft. So Santa, boy, if it's one thing Santa loves, it's peanuts.
Oh, for fuck's
That's
sake.
peanuts.
Oh.
Santa loves peanuts. And boy, I can't get enough of Schroeder playing the piano and everybody dancing. And poor Pigpen, I would like to take a bar of soap to him, but Santa's going to go with the Charlie Brown Christmas.
A Charlie Brown Christmas, a great family film.
Great.
Off the
So
board.
good.
Great.
Baby Santa will get actually one movie. He has one more pick to go.
Doubt it.
Let's
I
not
doubt
hold
it.
our breath.
Fucking doubt it.
I heard. I was listening to the Sirius XM the other day, and the song came on, the Charlie Brown song from that movie, and I was like, wow, it has nothing to do with Christmas at all, but it absolutely put me in the Christmas mood, probably more than most Christmas songs would in that moment.
Now,
I don't know.
You've been listening to Christmas music for a few weeks now, right?
I have been. I've been trying real
I've
hard.
known
Jim.
you for over 2 decades, and I don't know if I've ever known you to willingly listen to Christmas music.
I have been parked on 105 Holly almost nonstop.
A good one. That is a good.
That
Christmas
is a good
station
channel there on the Sirius XM. They should promote our show. Jim, it is your pick. Round
right.
4. Be excited. And it looks like we have the pick in.
Mark picked a family-friendly holiday classic
television show.
So I'm going to go pretty much the dead opposite of that.
Yes, great choice.
It may be recency bias as I watched this last night, but I'm going to go with a very Harold and Kumar Christmas.
I'll be darned.
Jim, my internet cut out and I did not hear that choice.
A very Harold and Kumar Christmas.
Oh, I thought you were saying a very heralded as
Oh.
and then it cut out. And I was like, what the hell was it?
And Kumar Christmas.
Harold and Kumar Christmas. Off the board. What a great
Ryan,
show. I loved that film. I remember watching that.
I mean, I'm sure you've at the very least, because I know you're not a big Christmas movie guy. I get that.
I'm not a big Christmas movie guy.
I know you've at the very least watched Harold and Kumar go to White Castle.
Jim, I have never watched a Harold and Kumar movie. I'm sorry if that upsets you, but we don't have a White Castle around here, so why would I watch it?
There's one in Allentown, Ryan. It's barely about an hour away.
That's just a little bit north of Reading.
Exactly.
That's on the other side of
You
Reading.
actually,
for me.
despite your best efforts, you got that one right, Ryan.
That is above the Samara, and I'm not driving that far.
Trust me,
Look
it's
how
not
far
good.
she's having to drive from the store. That's too far.
Actually, we're driving to another store.
Oh, Samara. Why do you always have to contradict me? I lost my fucking
Are you
pen
gonna
doing
stop
that
that
now.
Boy, karma's a real son of a
White
bitch, isn't it,
Castle.
Ryan?
God, I hate this job.
It's-
Harold and Kumar Christmas, a great Christmas classic.
so
Watch
good.
it with your children.
I would not
Watch it with
recommend
your
that.
nan and your grandparents.
They may be into it. I don't know.
It's fun to watch. They are going to be into it because they're children and they don't have a choice.
They aren't given a
Very
choice.
Chrysler.
Harold and Kumar Christmas,
watch this
boom,
later.
off the list. That is the first movie I've not seen on the list so far.
Look at that.
You made it into
all
the
way
fourth
to
round.
Round 4.
I will be damned.
I'll be
That
darned.
takes us to Matt, the
be
Peep
darned.
King.
I will attest that's a fine choice, Jim. It wouldn't have made my draft, but that is the first Christmas movie my wife and I watch every year, as is tradition, just because we like to get it out of the way. No, I'm just kidding. It is a lot of fun, that one. Waffle Bots and everything included.
I want a waffle bot.
Fantastic movie. Fantastic. A lot
Now,
of fun.
Matt, let's sidebar real quick. Is A Christmas Story on your watch list? Or do you just say not even worth it?
Well, my wife likes it, so it's like we have that on in the background on Christmas Day too. Like while I'm doing other things, and she'll watch it. So I don't like sit and watch A Christmas Story
Right. How could
every
you?
year.
I get it.
But yeah, if you've seen it once, you've seen it enough times.
If you've seen any of these movies,
Nope, everything else is rewatchable. All right, so we've made it to the fourth round, and we've had no renditions of A Christmas Carol taken off the board, and I find that to be blasphemous. So I will be drafting a
You've
version.
had 3 rounds to choose one.
You don't want to waste your picks too soon.
Oh, I got it.
I'm amending the situation as we speak, or
okay.
trying
Yes.
to, if I could pick. So I would be taking The Muppet Christmas Carol off the board.
So the Ghost of Christmas Past, Muppet style, off the board. The Ghost of Christmas Present, Muppet style, off the board.
All of it off the board. Michael Caine
All of
will
the Muppets.
not be acting in anyone else's holiday films but mine.
Dang nabbit. Now, Jim, you had the choice to take the last pick. Are you upset you let that slide through your fingers?
You know, I'm okay. I'm okay. I wanted to make sure I got Harold and Kumar. I didn't know if Matt would take them or not. So
this is now
Okay.
back-to-back movies that Ryan has not seen, and I think we're going to slide into this trend for a long part here as we go to Samara. She's going to round out round 4. How's your mom doing? Is she driving well?
Yes, she's driving well.
She's doing a good job. Good job, Mom.
Thank her for
Don't
using
forget to
turn
use your
signals.
signals.
Of course.
Round 4, Samara, how are you feeling? We got some good
I'm
some
feeling-
good movies left, I'm sure. I don't know.
I'm feeling good.
Good. That's good to hear. She must have tapped into the wine already.
Nope. Sadly not. Not tonight.
she's this rambling ass host complains that this draft's going too long. It's ironic.
All right, Samara, your pick. Jim's in a hurry.
Definitely, I'm going to choose It's a Wonderful Life.
It is a Wonderful Life. That is a good Christmas
is
film, I bet.
So good.
A Wonderful Life. I don't have anything to add to that because honestly, I've never seen it. That's the 3rd Christmas movie in a row that I've never seen.
I'm
I
sensing
figured
a
this
trend now.
we have got through the the overly popular ones, and Mark with a couple of TV shows. We're doing all right.
Yeah.
Round 4 reads like this. Santa Claus went with the Charlie Brown Christmas television special. Big Jim has Harold and Kumar Celebrate Christmas, or something along those lines. Matthew takes the Muppets Christmas Carol, and It's a Wonderful Life off the board, just like that. Samara takes it off the board, taking us to round 5. Thank God we're at the end. I see the light. We're almost through this. Sorry, guys. Samara, you have 1 pick left. Make it count. Jim will judge you on this.
I do not judge her, Ryan. I don't know where you're getting
This
that.
is not your time, Jim, to talk.
like
I'm
you're
so
being
sorry.
Ryan, you're judging everybody else's picks.
Thank you.
Samara, I don't know whose side you're on here.
Clearly not yours, Dick.
Samara forfeits her last pick in round 5. And we move on to Matt. No, I
what
can't
an
believe you would
awful
say those
host.
things in front of your mother like that, Samara. She's a sweet lady and she likes me. We're really close.
Oh, wow. I never knew that.
Yes, ask her about it.
Oh, okay.
What an awful host.
All right, or don't, whatever. That's fine. Ask her who's her favorite 3 Count Thursday guy, and then read our names.
My God, this guy sucks.
And see what she says.
Here, I'll do it. Mom, who's your favorite 3 Count Thursday guy?
What did she say? It's Ryan, right? Is that what she said? I heard her.
Who's your favorite guy from the podcast? She said Matt.
Hey.
I'll be
This is not that
darned.
shitty ass host, Ryan.
She is probably speeding right now, so she needs to concentrate on driving. So
Well, maybe
she's
the
probably not
host should
thinking
have people
straight.
asking her questions, but what do I
This is
know?
very dangerous. You're absolutely right. This was on me. Samara, you do have a pick here. Jim's getting antsy.
No, I'm fine. I got nowhere to go. I don't have to work.
There.
I don't have to
It
work
is empty.
tomorrow. I'm fine.
It's Christmas Eve.
I'm taking for my last pick.
Christmas
I'm going with a
Eve.
Bad Mom's Christmas.
A Bad Mom's Christmas. A more recent film, of course, with a host of bad moms doing Christmas stuff, I guess. The trend continues of Ryan not seeing films here. We have slipped into that category. A Bad Mom's Christmas off the board. Samara, what about that film did you like so much?
I don't know. I just thought it was really funny. And then the ending was sweet.
The ending was sweet. It was a very sweet end of the movie. I remember that.
Very tender.
When you brought it up. Very tender moment.
Tender.
That wraps up Samara's pick in round 5. We go to Matthew, who has one final pick here.
This is tough because I do very much love Christmas romance movies. There are plenty of them on the board still, but I would be remiss to not take a horror film in this draft in some way, shape, or form. So I will be taking the 2015 film Krampus as my last pick.
Krampus off the board. Krampus. Now, Santa, what do you think about Christmas horror movies? Are you a fan of the spooks?
Well,
in Christmas time.
I don't think you can say that on the show, Smokey.
The views of the host, Ryan, do not reflect that of 3 Count Thursday.
No, that's inappropriate. That's very unfortunate. That was inappropriate. Samara, I can't believe you allowed us to say that.
You're the host.
Don't say that.
If you've ever wondered why we don't let Ryan host the show, you can go to about 158:22 or something on this.
We did
episode.
good.
You'll find out why.
We almost
were
made
doing
it
good
through.
up until that moment. Santa, how are you about the spookies?
The spookies.
How do you feel about Christmas horror movies, Santa? That's how you should ask the question.
Santa, we're talking about
good hosts,
things that go bump into night around the 25th of Christmas of December.
Okay,
I
probably-
have lost control. Let's move on.
Probably the scariest Christmas movie Santa ever saw was A Very Brady Christmas. When Mike Brady went to that building, and he went in there, and the building partially. That's him now. When the building partially collapsed, and they didn't know he was going to get out, and he climbed out. Peter, keep it down. I'm on a podcast. Was that Marcia? Marcia, we're all. Jan, keep it down. I'm almost done.
Boy, God,
that was probably the scariest movie.
Under control.
We didn't know if Mr. Brady was going to make it out, but we all stood there and sang "Oh Holy Night." Next thing you know, he climbed out of the rubble. Now, don't ask me why none of the people. Now, Bobby was found. I lost my hat. Bobby, I'm so upset.
Santa, for fuck's sake.
Santa's so upset. Mr. Brady went into that building and it partially collapsed, but he came crawling out. Thank goodness. That was scary.
Gee,
he could have done it
why
without
haven't you?
Yep, I'm sorry I shouldn't have said anything because I can't mute him. I just can't mute him. Krampus is off the board. I shouldn't have said anything. That takes
Krampus
us
is
to
off the board.
host of 3 Count Thursday. It's at Big Jim Sports. If you want to tweet at him, it's at Big Jim Sports. The host of 3 Count Thursday, Jim's pick here.
All right, I got.
You've got television specials to pick from, apparently, and
Not really.
a lot of
Mark
great
picked them
movies
all.
left on the board.
Excuse me, Santa picked them all.
I got kid.
You know what? Because I don't think my list is going to win anyway. So I'm going to go with one that I thoroughly enjoy. I'm making this a novelty list. I'm taking the Tim approach, which has never won anything, but I'm okay with that. I don't need to win at Christmas.
Here comes the Tootsie Roll pick.
Santa.
I have this great podcast that I'm so proud of most weeks. I'm going to go with Bam Margera presents Where the Fuck is Santa?
Oh, God.
You can't say that on this podcast.
I just did.
He did. It is off the board.
I figured you were going to take it, Santa, so I saved you the trouble.
Well, he was found. He was like Bobby when he was missing.
Bobby!
Where the F is Santa, because the host can't swear, right?
Why the fuck's not?
The host cannot swear.
Where the F is Santa, a Bam Margera classic. I think it had the CKY boys. Probably a song or two from him.
Yep.
The Dudesons might have been in that.
The Dudesons were in it.
Yep.
Ryan, have you ever seen that?
I don't think I have, actually.
We're probably going to have to watch it
It's
together.
probably something I own on DVD, but I don't believe I've ever watched it.
We should probably watch it together. I think you would enjoy it.
I'm sure I would. I put a CKY
great
video
with that,
in.
Halloween CKY concert DVD that you
That
have.
was a fantastic show. It's a shame they filmed
Yeah,
it and never released a single song's worth of footage from it. Where the fuck is Santa off the list? That surprises me. Santa, we have one last pick. That's your pick. Round 5, last pick. Mr. Irrelevant here.
God, Santa can't talk without a sound.
That's the
Now, so this one, you could argue this was a television special, but it's out on DVD. So to me, it's a movie. Now, this is a classic, and I hope everybody saw it. But there's nothing like spending Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. Such a great movie. I'm talking Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. This is pre-Elmo, before he ruined Sesame Street. You had Christmas Eve on Sesame Street. You had Mr. Hooper there, and you had Bob, and you had Big Bird and Snuffleupagus. Bob! And then you had Bob.
Bob.
When Bert went and sold his paper clip collection to that's a spoiler alert. You guys might want to listen.
Yeah, I
Bert
was
took his
planning
paper clip
to.
collection.
Not anymore.
I'm gonna go watch it, but guess I'm not gonna do
And
that.
he pawned it to Mr. Hooper so he could buy Ernie that soap dish for Rubber Ducky. But then Ernie went and sold his Rubber Ducky down the river to Mr. Hooper so he could get that neat cigar box for Bert to put his paper clip collection in. That's the true meaning of Christmas.
So Sesame Street just grifted the Magi and made it a Christmas special, and that was it.
It was so good.
That is what they did.
Mark,
And then Big Bird went up on the. Big Bird was missing. He went up on the roof to find Santa Claus and fell asleep.
Mark, you picked
So
five.
everybody was out looking for him.
5 films. Sorry, 5 specials, and the most recent one aired in 1978, and that was the one that you just picked.
Thing sucks.
That is correct. And if you're interested in finding a copy, because it is on DVD of Christmas Eve on Sesame Street, you can find that at your local Goodwill.
Is it on DVD?
No, it's in the fucking bargain bin, right? It's not even at your local Goodwill.
It's probably on VHS.
It was okay.
In a
I'm on the
dumpster.
Wikipedia page. It was released on VHS and on DVD.
Yes, and RSG and toys. He's a toy guy. He knows Die Hard not a Christmas movie, so nobody picked it, and we appreciate that.
Is that where you stand on it, Matt? Because I know you're the biggest movie guy in the bunch.
It's part of my 25 Days of Christmas movies.
Okay.
But is it
Now,
a
what about
Christmas
Batman
movie?
and-
We've debated this before.
Not the
What-
Vaccine movie is on my Christmas 25 movies as well, but it's not a Christmas movie, but I watch it over Christmas.
Well, what makes it a Christmas movie, Ryan?
I think it should deal with Christmas a little bit. I feel like Die Hard could take place over the 4th of July. The guy flies to Los Angeles to be with his family for vacation, and the very last scene with the limo driver, he could walk away saying, Happy Independence Day. And they could play the fucking Lee Greenwood song instead of whatever Christmas song they played to roll the credits to Die Hard. It could play Proud to be an American, and it's the same exact movie. Christmas has zero relevancy in the fact in Die Hard.
Traveling to go to spend Christmas with his wife and kids.
He could travel to spend 4th of July. With his
He
wife.
could, but he's not. He's traveling to spend Christmas with them.
That's correct.
So, I mean, Home Alone, they
that
could
has
have
no
been
bearing on the actual.
Like Home Alone,
they could have been traveling to
Easter.
visit those in-laws, correct? Or for 4th of July.
That's correct, and that is why Home Alone 2, which is clearly more Christmassy than Home Alone 1, is the better Home Alone movie.
They were going on a Christmas trip. Another
Jim,
Christmas
I don't
trip.
understand what you're not getting about this. 2 turtle. The guy had from Duncan's Toy Shop. Turtle doves.
It's a
Did you see
fine
the kid who plays,
movie. It is not a better Home Alone.
It's unbelievable. Now you made me yell on Christmas Eve.
He's upset.
It's Festivus.
This is upsetting.
It
is Festivus. I'll wear my grievances
Festivus
about
for
Big
the
Jim
rest of
later.
us.
It's a shame Tim's not here. Tim would understand.
He would love it.
This
Did
is
anybody
the
else
hour
see
in a
War
row that
Games
Tim's
tonight?
missed, and I'm not happy.
He's in
about it.
outside space right now. So let's recap this real quick so we can get out of this damn segment. So Samara, her choices sound like this: Christmas Story, Home Alone 2, The Friday After Next, A Wonderful Life, and a bad what was it? Mama's Christmas? A bad
Mom's Christmas.
A bad Mom's Christmas. I wrote a bad
Mom.
Merry Christmas on my list, so that wasn't great. This is
I
not
will
good.
send you.
I wrote them down correctly.
I put in a spreadsheet, Jim. I can send
I
you.
did.
I
I wrote them down.
I wrote it down correctly because I'm not going to speak ill of the host.
You're the host. You're the host.
No, I'm
Matt
not.
did the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It's at Big Jim Sports if you have any complaints. The Santa Claus, Jingle All the Way, A Muppets Christmas Carol, and Krampus, which is a very spooky movie.
Sure.
Jim said Home Alone, Elf, the Polar Express, Harold and Kumar Do Christmas, And Where the Fuck is Santa? That is really the Christmas classic of your list right there, Jim.
Sure is, man. I love it.
Sure is. Santa Claus definitely didn't do his homework and picked Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, A Year Without Himself, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original one, A Charlie Brown Christmas, and the beloved Christmas Eve on Sesame Street Christmas special that you can watch on PBS.
That'd be a good watch along for 3 count.
God,
It absolutely would not.
That is just...
Jim's the host and says no. I am hosting this segment and say no. Matt
somehow that list
Mark says no.
Somehow Santa's list is going to win, and that's the most.
Well, yeah, because every single person at Roots probably owns the VHS copy of Christmas Eve on Sesame Street.
Yep. Fast Eddie
Probably
couldn't
bought it
couldn't,
at Roots.
Now
and they were selling like hotcakes this past
you did
Tuesday.
some great animated shows, Mark. Some stop claymation, whatever.
Who?
You left off Frosty. Is
Did.
Frosty the Snowman not good enough?
Frosty.
But Christmas Eve on Sesame Street is.
Also left off the little drummer boy.
Parum
I did,
pum pum.
yes.
My hat's falling down.
I had a problem.
How great
with
does
that
this little
rabbit in the
hair look
Frosty,
in front of it? Isn't that sad?
Well, you see why we're ahead.
I had a real problem with that rabbit in that Frosty the Snowman movie.
Yes,
Hocus
Jim, the
Pocus,
rabbit,
that
in
rabbit.
in Frosty the Snowman. Do you remember his name?
Me? No.
Come on, Big Kim.
Good God, no, I do not.
The rabbit.
Yeah, I already said
Frosty
no.
used to
You don't
say?
have to repeat what animal it was.
The rabbit,
It wasn't a
Jim.
skunk, it was a rabbit.
Oh,
It was
the
a
rabbit?
He was
The
in
rabbit.
the hat.
The
Yeah,
rabbit.
not the
Oh,
skunk.
I thought you
The
said the
magician
rabbit.
pulled him out of the.
I thought you said the
Oh, the
rabbit.
rabbit.
Jim,
Jesus.
the magician. The magician pulled him out of the hat.
The rabbit?
Out of the hat.
You're talking about the rabbit.
The rabbit.
Right.
So I'm
The
talking
rabbit.
about the
Not
magician
the bunny, but the rabbit.
Yep.
and the magic words that magicians might say.
End this show. Oh, sorry, no. Abracadabra.
Yes, the rabbit named Abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
Jim, the other famous magic words.
Please.
I don't know. Fucking just shoot me. I don't give a shit. What the fuck?
That was a television show.
Byron.
I don't know.
Brian, you're a terrible host, by the way.
I hate this show so much.
It's bad. This is one of our worst.
This
Samir,
is
I'm
bad.
sorry. You
Samara,
gotta
I'm sorry too.
No, it's
Sorry,
fine.
At least you got some shopping done. What are you guys having
I know,
for
thank
your?
you.
What are you having for
what
Christmas
is
dinner?
for Christmas Eve dinner?
What are you guys buying?
Some
Are you
roast beef.
delicious foods?
So we usually have a Christmas Eve party at my house every year, just with the family. And I think this year we're doing. We usually do mini tacos and mini finger sandwiches. I know we're doing baked macaroni. What else are we doing, Mom? Sicilian pizza. We usually get like something that chicken. What like
fried chicken, and then for the
What?
kids we're doing
what?
chicken fingers.
Oh,
and
we
fries
get
for
fried
the kids.
chicken for like the adults, but now that we have like I have little cousins now coming this year. We're getting them like little chicken nuggets and stuff like that for them, little chicken fingers. So like
It's
a
gonna
lot
be a
of
good
stuff.
Christmas.
Yeah, I'm
We'll be
excited.
over. It's gonna be
Come
great.
over.
We will. We'll bring the
We'd love
figgy
to.
pudding.
Why would you do that? Have you ever had
Well,
figgy
'cause it
pudding,
would-
Ryan?
I've not. Do I look like somebody that's had figgy pudding, Jim? You know me for a long
You
time.
love figgy pudding.
God.
When in my
Mark.
life would I have
If you want, I
tried
can-
figgy pudding?
Well, that's accurate. Mark, I
What about
assume
the
you've had
fruitcake?
figgy pudding.
Figgy Newton.
Oh, got it. They sell figgy pudding at Woods Market every Tuesday.
Of course they do.
I wouldn't mind bringing over some blue and silver candles that would just match the hair in your grandma's wig.
What?
What?
Jesus, can we end this
What are
show?
you talking about?
You know what?
I mean,
Jim, you're the
draft
host. The
is
segment's
over.
over.
You're now the host.
You're the host.
Brian didn't
Right,
turn
pull
the
the plug
duties
on
back
this.
Bring
over
us some
to me.
figgy pudding.
This is
good
on.
God.
Bring
Oh,
us
this
some
is not
figgy
good.
pudding.
Tell you
You're
what,
Are they
hosting-
more
and
balloons
this-
behind you, Samara? They look beautiful.
Beautiful balloons.
Did you
Red
drive to the
balloons.
Oh,
same?
there they are.
It looks like the same.
Johnny,
Did you drive
red
around and just go
balloons.
back to the same store?
Actually, we went to the same store, but in a different area because they didn't have something at the other
Okay.
store, so we came here.
All right, got it.
It's gonna happen. That's gonna happen sometime.
Big Jim, can we end this podcast with a Christmas carol and all of us singing a carol for this holiday season?
No.
Absolutely not. Without question, we are not doing that. Samira, you've been really busy as of late, so why don't you tell the listeners, because God bless them if they're still hanging on for this one, what you've been up to, where people can keep track of everything that you are doing.
So 2021 was a big year for me. I did a lot of stuff, but, did a lot of press for MLW and, now doing press for NWA, have a good relationship with them. Also having a good relationship with New Japan Pro Wrestling. I got to interview Will Ospreay. That was like a very big interview for me of this year. And then I actually just got done earlier today interviewing 2 New Japan stars that will be coming out soon. So yeah, a lot of things happening. A lot of things happened this year, and 2022 is off to a very good start. There's something big coming. I can't exactly say it right now, but I have something very big planned coming up in 2022.
Well, that's super exciting.
We're definitely
going to keep track of that. Let people know where they can follow you so they never miss any of that.
So you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at It's m3rry, TheItsSamira, or on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/It's m3rry. Or to make it easier, just follow my Linktree with all the links, Linktree /It's m3rry, It's m3rry, and you'll find everything. And that's where I post like interviews that I do for SE Scoops or Wrestling News Co. on there. Or you can see me around doing commentator at CCW.
Awesome. Well, we are
super
very happy
busy
for everything that you've been doing, and we look forward to what you have coming down the line here in 2022.
See, what Samira did, Jim, is she had a link seed and planted it, and it grew into her link tree.
God damn, I hate this fucking show.
And that is how you can follow her.
Not Mark. Santa Claus. Obviously, you have a big night coming up tomorrow. Actually, really soon here, because it's soon Christmas Eve in other parts of the world.
That's for sure.
But if Santa, do you have anything else to add? I hate even asking. I really do.
I do have something to add to my friends that live down on Green Street in Lancaster City. You may hear some reindeer on your rooftop. Maybe Jack Frost on your windowsill. But if someone's climbing down your chimney, it's best to load your gun and shoot to kill.
Jesus Christ.
It's Christmas on Green Street, Lancaster.
Unbelievable.
I hate this show with a passion tonight.
I feel like that should be our 2022 Christmas shirt release.
Let Tim know. Let Tim know.
Mark, you should write greeting cards.
Christmas it could be Green Street, Lancaster City, South Ann Street, Lancaster City, Dolphin Street, Lancaster City.
Ryan, please, do you have anything?
Don't get me started on Rockland Street.
No, we're not trying. We're trying not to, Santa.
We're not trying to. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't really have anything to plug because I don't do anything. But let's just be good to each other. We're almost out of. We could plug myself. I guess we have one more show for.
Soundboard. Yes, we do. I don't know why.
We have one more show before the end of the year, so I'm not gonna, I guess, do that. What I was gonna do. So it's Christmas. Let's not be pricks to each other for the next couple days. I hope you get what you want for Christmas, and I hope Santa's really good to you. Boy, there's a lot of things to say here, but I'm just drawing blanks. Whew.
Matt, got anything? Did we have a Women of the Week this week, or is that wrapped up for the year?
No, that is wrapped up for the year, but you can still vote on the Woman of the Year. So I just released 30 minutes before this train wreck of a show started. I put the top 9 vote getters on the Instagram page. So go to 3 Count Thursday on Instagram, give it a like. 1 like on a post counts as 1 vote. We will be making donations to the charities of choosing of the top 3 finishers, and we will name our Woman of the Year on Wednesday, the 29th of December.
All right.
Do we know who our top 3 is? Can we say our top 3 on air?
Oh, you gotta wait for that.
You have to go. You have to go to the Insta.
Gotta go to the Instagram.
It's in the link tree. It's on the website. Like, just
Matt has a link seed too.
Yes, just the seed, not a tree yet.
You have not planted and cultivated the seed.
You can't grow things in the winter.
Correct.
Thank you, Samira, for joining us. My God, the fact
Thank you for having me.
The fact that you didn't
have a great Christmas.
Abandon this show,
Merry Christmas.
like I wanted to about
Merry
12
Christmas.
times. It shows the character that you have. But thank you again, Samira, and I guess
I feel like we didn't even try.
To the rest of the crew here. No, but in seriousness, we do thank you for supporting us each and every week. And throughout the year, we hope you have a great Christmas. You can follow. You don't need to follow me at Big Jim Sports, but follow the show. Pay attention to the show. Everything that we are doing. 3countthursday.com. There you'll find all of our social media links. Subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you get your merchandise over at TeePublic or What a Maneuver. It's definitely not pro wrestling tees. That's a whole different mess. Which maybe we'll air more grievances next week when we have time. But join us next week as we wrap up the year. We have some exciting things planned for next week's show. We sincerely hope Lou joining us here at the last minute. But Lou, you got to talk to Santa about that one. I think he checks his tweets at 3Count Intern sometimes. So check him out over there. But again, thank you to each and everyone for your support. We hope you have a wonderful holiday season, a great Christmas. Whatever you celebrate, just do so and do so safely. And until next time, stay safe, stay smart, and go for the pin.